Now are we live? Cause I want someone who loves me, and I need someone who needs. Oh, we're live. Cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just. Okay. I'm excited to be back, my friends. Let me just post everywhere. Hello everybody. What's up, guys? Hello. Yo, my fuck. What's up, man? Just need to post it. And we are Gucci gang, Gucci to go. Yogananda, after a long time, I know, right? Hi Saram, fan on करना भूल गया, fan on कर देता हूँ, cause it's too freaking hot otherwise. Yo, Chandru, what's up, guys? How are you guys, man? It's been a while, yeah, it's been such a long time. I missed streaming, I missed you guys, I missed analysis, I missed all of this. It was gone for good reason. We'll explain everything, but most importantly, we will whatchamacallit, we will get back to OG Sieh, analysis, uh, content, fun, and just having a good time chatting with you guys. Then that's the part I miss the most, just chatting with you guys. Let's start fresh with a fresh new analysis. Yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan, my friend. Okay, I just need to go to Elite Valorant and post. And we're good to go. Hi, Cruiser. Hi, Samarth. What's up, guys? How are you today? How are you guys doing today? How has been the what the oh oh, I can join it as my page. I should do that. Okay, I should do that later. Hello. Okay, done so. Let's move on. Excited? Me too, man. FPX versus Guild is going to be fucking killer. But more than that, I'm excited for PRX versus Fnatic. So wait, let's have a look at this whole thing. Let me. I also really wanna talk to you guys today. So that's why I've turned off slow mode. So yeah, go ham. Satan, fuck you, man. Stop calling me sir. My stream chat knows why I don't like sir. So that's coming. That's what he said. That's what everyone said. But he wasn't there in the first match. I hope he'll be there in the second match at least. It's like this is expected. This is going to be insane. This might even end up being the finals, the way PaperX played today. But PaperX's problem, the reason I think they won't reach the finals is, I'll tell you, like, it's a main part of our analysis today. It's this, dude. Like, they have map weaknesses, clear-cut map weaknesses because of their style. Where you play Viper solo controller on Fracture, it means you're W gaming basically, and it's so hard. How do you raise Elsa's and Shroud Inclusion? It's really good, but it's not going to be competitive for them, right? Like, I doubt they're going to be able to do much with our roster because there's way better teams who have had more time. It's as simple as that. VLT. Are you still in VLT? I am not. No, not exactly. I haven't left, if that's what you guys are asking, in the sense that I am an inactive member, I guess, sort of. We're just waiting for something, but till then, right now, I'm not a part of VLT. Yeah, there is a future where I might be a part of VLT. There is a future where I might not be a part of VLT, but whatever it is, I will at least find out sometime this month, I think. But the way it is looking right now, yeah, I will most likely be not continuing in VLT the way it is right going on. Malav became L3 coach. Did you? Yeah, I know. He told me yesterday. Where are I? Where are you? I'm at home, man. Hey, Sean. PRX should have just played Razor Fractured Drink felt like he was. Yeah, exactly, right? But the problem is, okay, wait. Let's quickly open the classic Google Sheets. Ignore that. That's my clips. What Malav Esri coach no more in GE? No, he is in GE. He's just joining. I mean, yeah. So Malav is going to study later this like year in a few months. So before that, he just wants to play. I think somewhere, and I think G is not playing TEC. If I'm not sure. I think Malav can answer that. But Malav wants to go for the LAN, so that's why he's gonna be joining Elshrik as a coach. This is what I know now. It might be completely different. I have no idea, but yeah, that's what I know. Okay, so uh, Jing for a second. Hey, I forgot the N. Mind Freak, Benkai, and Davai. I know I should put the force, but whatever. Malav is Rex Streams. He's the GE assistant coach. Is there any Indian player in these international teams? Which international teams? Oh, these international teams? Well, you guys, how do you define an Indian player? Like an Indian born player? No. An Indian origin player? Yeah, there's FNS. And there's a couple more, I think. I don't remember, but yeah, like I don't know. I know they're like Indian origin, but I wouldn't consider myself Indian if I was born in Canada. If I was born in Canada, I'm Canadian. You know, if I'm born in the US, I'm American. That's how it works. So I don't know. I guess it depends on how you define it. Anyways, so this is fixed, okay? This is fixed. Who's the, yeah, Benkai is the breach. Ah, Benkai breach. That's fixed. We need a chamber. So this is fixed. Okay, this is done. Now only Mind Freak and Jink can change. If he plays Race, Viper does not make a lot of sense. So then you'd end up playing Astra or Brimstone, and this would become your composition for PRX. But the problem with this composition, again, double duelist, is that it's full W. So you play him on Sage, Battle Sage, which makes sense. But again, when you play with Viper, right, it's so freaking hard. Like, all the team really has to do is I'll show you guys like in the analysis how they could have beat PRX, I think, on Fracture, because I am of the genuine opinion that if it went to Icebox, Guild stands a really good chance. And I'll tell you why. I don't think they would have won, to be honest, but I think they had a good chance. Let me just close Steam. Quit. God damn, my PC needs a cleaning. Do you think VLT will run comms that have Yoru also Russ as Indian origins? Yeah, exactly. T1 Curry is not playing in Masters. That's why I didn't say Curry. There's a lot of players like that. Then there's Ian. I guess what PRX did what happened in Jim always happened every century. She took very. Yeah, exactly. I just said Desi even if he's born in Japan. Maybe. Mind Freak can go to Brim and Jink can go to Raze. It would suit them. No, but the Brim composition becomes too hard, like, in terms of if you use the smokes, you're fucked. I think that's why they went Viper, is that they always have an opportunity to be able to play, and on defense, Viper is much easier to retake with as compared to freaking Brimstone. Hey, Shivam, what's up, man? Hey, Pratik. Yeah, I know, right? It's been a while. I'm pretty sure PRX wanted to do the old Fnatic post plan and the Brim would complement it. No, I don't think they wanted to do. I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you in the match. But before that, let's just have a look at stats. Everyone knows PRX Icebox, right? It's a standard SEA Icebox, but Guild Icebox is actually quite interesting because it's optic composition. So what is interesting for me for Guild Icebox is, of course, first of all, it was very close with Crew, but then I think this is the more crucial factor that I remember this matchup, right? I don't know if you guys remember this. I think this is the upper bracket finals. They played Icebox, and it was so weird because this is optic composition, and क्या बोलते हैं, क्या ब्रैकेट फाइनल बोल रहा हूँ अभी जो हुआ था मास्टर्स में they played this and it was so weird because again this is optic composition but optic didn't play optic comp. Optic played brimstone viper, so that's where guild icebox becomes a kind of a question mark for me because I'm just thinking, are they actually good on icebox or is it just a question mark? Because from what we saw it was more of a like Optic used to play Optic composition by playing extremely disciplined, but Guild doesn't necessarily play it like that, and you can see it in their first skills, right? In freaking mosquitoes, man. In Optic composition, when Optic used to play it in the last Masters, wait, let me open Epic Pen. This entire thing would be yay favored. Like the chamber would have like way more first skill first the death ratio as compared to this, and the Viper, the KO, the Sova, the Sage, they'd have barely any. They would play extremely defensive. It was all about Ye, trying to get in, trying to fight, and that's how they played the Optic comp. But they played very different. They played more like this is a good comp. We get a lot of defensive strength, so let's hold on and let's punish. But if you notice, look at this. They won 7-5 attack, and then they barely won out क्या बोलते हैं, their defense. So it's really interesting for me the fact that sorry, ulta. But it's really interesting for me the fact that they're playing this composition entirely different, and that combined with the fact that of course PaperX played the standard SEA composition. If any of you guys don't know, where is it? This is the SEA comp that I'm talking about. I was expecting them to play this or this, basically. Same thing, except you remove the Sova, you put in the Fade, more or less the same thing. But the idea is no flash composition. You know, I think this comp gets shit on by any KO composition. As long as you play any KO composition right, this comp is bad. So that's where I think it might have been a bit of a difference. But then you think of PRX Icebox and they're just gonna fucking W on your face, man. So what do you do when they W on your face? You can't do anything. Are still working with VLT management? No. I am done as of June. You think playing Euro can benefit VLT? I have no idea. That's for Sleepy and the team to decide. I think Yoru is broken. You might see a lot of Yoru in Chilcod, but I'm not sure about VLT. Man, Riot is killing Valor this franchise. No, I don't feel the same way. Franchisee is the future, man. Riot is not killing Valo, and I understand why you guys feel like that. It's because all of you are from a CSGO background. You've been used to the tournament circuit the way it is. That's not how it works in a sustainable esports. You can see League of Legends. Riot is making very smart moves. I personally love it. Yes, it doesn't reward the entire scene, maybe necessarily, though Riot has plans for that too. But the most important part is that it gives a legitimate full-time career to everyone in the ecosystem. That's insane. Like you guys don't understand, right? The biggest difference between League and Dota is that Dota has the massive prize pool, big tournament, all this bloody blah, TI this, TI that. It's insane. No doubt. But that's once a year. Literally once a fucking year, all the players get to peak at their performance. League, it's entire year. It's a career. It's a job. You do it full time. You work, you practice, you live in a boot camp. Like it's normal in League. And that will only happen with franchising because orgs will get the stability with franchising and then they'll be able to pay the players enough for it to be a full-time career. Why no VLT logo? Bro, I'm not in VLT, guys. Like, I don't know why. I'm an inactive part of VLT. I'm not like a full-time member. And yeah, that's it. Yeah. I really like. Hi, what all said. I really like Pearl. I think we'll play it. I mean, Guild Icebox is slow because all Europeans is slow. So yeah. It, um. Okay, let's start with this map. Okay, actually no. Should I start with Ascent or Fracture, guys? What would you prefer? I think I don't mind either. Yeah, I think I'm okay with both. Y'all tell me. Which one would you prefer to start? Also, if you're happy that I'm back, do like the stream. I think the YouTube algorithm has kind of sort of forgotten us, so the likes will help us get back. I'm gonna be regular more now, so I'll give you more reason to like. But yeah, that's it. Ascent because Fracture sucks. Okay. Start Fracture Ascent was easy as fuck. Ascent, there's nothing to watch, to be honest. No, Ascent, there's a lot to watch. Like, the rounds went quite close, in my opinion. Even after 3-4 years, only the Augs will. They'll make it because there's academy, there's domestic leagues. I assume like VRL, Valorant Regional League in Europe, domestic leagues. You play. There'll be like a system. So franchisee is top. Uske niche there's academy. Uske niche there's VRLs. Uske niche there'll probably be qualifiers for the VRL. So grassroots, amateurs, tournament. All of that will combine. So it's a direct path. Plus, there's something interesting which I can't talk about that is gonna happen. But yeah, even I saw it on YouTube. Nice guys, go check out Shubham. Shubham is a professional FIFA player. Oh yo, hi Manan, what's up man? Long time. PRX were so prepared to use it. Yeah, exactly, dude. Okay, so let's do Ascent first because Ascent. I know everyone said PRX W, PRX this, PRX that, but like you said, Crossfire, I think my biggest point in Ascent was all the lineups, all the strats they had ready. They're so freaking good, dude.
Going? I think one thing they've got.
Okay, wait. Immediately, right? Let's look at the default. Whatchamacallit? PRX is attacking default. Very interesting. Trap. So, okay. Very basic map theory for you guys. If you don't know it already. PowerPoint, PowerPoint, and PowerPoint. Okay, so this area, and this area is important. This is a secondary PowerPoint, I'd say, and same over here, secondary PowerPoints. Okay, so the point being that this is how you make defaults. This is denying the entry. Sorry, this is the trap is marking the B main push. Chamber is marking a short push. He's gonna jiggle, and the biggest advantage of the chamber is the fact that obviously he can TP back. Now the interesting part about this default is that they're capable of taking a shot control because they smoke this off and they start walking here, and they're going to, once they take a shot control, go for a recon or go for a prowler, make presence over here in a main. Now this is really interesting because with Fade, right, it's very different how you play Ascent. Like Fade as such is strong on extremes. She's not very strong around mid control. Sova is way better for mid control. So in general, you want to build your default around Fade's extreme control, which is where having a raise in this composition really benefits you because just this entire area, it's very easy for the race to take once you get her close. So he can boombot, he can nade, he can ask the KO for a knife over here and then satchel in. Like there's so many things he can do. It's planned W. Yeah, exactly. I'm good, man. I hope you're good too. Papa to nowhere. Yeah, I am coaching Chill Card. Yes. Hi, Nikhil. Hi, PRP. What's up, man? I'm good. I'm good. Hi, Krishna. Anyways, back to this, right? So let's watch how they play. Okay, wait. Actually, before that, I really like the guild playstyle, and you'll notice a lot of like this philosophy, but a different style of this. So this is the EO mentality, very dedicated to one particular idea and very simple in their idea. So double up, and mark. So leaving the trap for retake rather than leaving the trap for mid because it's easier to have one person mid, and also allows the KO to fight around. He can flash, he can knife like this, he can knife for them over here, he can do a lot of things. Okay, and then obviously on defense, Fade Rays with her C's and Nade, they're OP, so they'll play together. Now, what I find really interesting is a retake in general is insanely smart against teams like PRX because you expect them to W. But this is where PRX told them a big fat fuck you. They're like, you expect us to W? We'll show you how we W, but in a different way because we're not just going to five-man run rush W.
They were going
no,
to run here.
we're going to actually play it smart. We're going to play default and then move.
Starts things off. Yeah.
So immediately he dies, and of course, again, these are things that are the reason I think PRX will not make it to the finals. Like tiny things, Their biggest strength is their confidence. It's also sort of their weakness. Because look, he doesn't set up any TPs, dude. He doesn't, like, there's no safety. He's just dry peeking. And he's like, I will kill on aim. And to be fair, it's Forsaken. He will probably kill on aim most times. But sometimes he will die and it's costly, but it doesn't matter.
They've brought a new comp to every map, and Safe starts things off.
Yeah, off the riff. You already see it. Kills coming through, and I mean, Guild off to a fantastic start.
Look now. As soon as they get those kills, they just like immediately back off. They tell the rotations to go back because they're like, no, we have a man advantage. We're just going to hold on to site. And at this point, whenever you're playing 5v5, you don't want to give free control because then in a 5v5, as the attackers, they'll always have the man advantage when forcing a site if you give them free control. But if you have a man advantage in the map, like a 5v3 right now, then you should give them free control because always when they try to force you, they'll get a favorable trade or a favorable peak, the attackers, and you lose your man advantage. So it's very smart. Again, European teams, they love doing this. They just back off.
Bit of
They're
pressure
not
being
going to
applied
fight you,
into mid, but
and they're going to
Mindfreak,
just
okay.
play for the retake.
Just looks his way over there. Star now going to be activated. Bit of a denial of space with that fragment nade up onto heaven.
And look how patient Guild
I
are.
think for a second
They're
trolling.
playing this one for retake,
No, right side.
allowing paper.
Yeah. This happened. So, yeah, my headset is kind of broken. This comp looks familiar. Yeah. I just want to say, guys, I remember the day I pitched this composition to Velocity. I really, not this exact composition, it's Omen instead of Astra. Because I prefer Omen on Ascent. I think the one ways are broken. And I genuinely believe that whatchamacallit, this composition is the best composition on this map. Objectively, obviously team to team it differs. And I remember like it was VCT EMEA going on. It was a Saturday. We were going to take a break on Sunday. And I told the team, guys, let's play Raze, Fade, KO, Omen, Chamber. And the team was not sure. And then Fnatic played it. And then everyone was like, oh my god, this comp is broken. And I was telling Godspeed and Malav, bro, everyone's now going to be like, bro, we copied. Even though the idea is the same for people like us, you know. Guild didn't change their trap position to be. I feel like few teams are. No. So they do it according to plan and they don't adapt. I think Crossfire is what you're trying to say.
Collapse on top of them.
Aren't you not playing upon info from just holding the point like Optic always did exactly when they play around info, they were so lost on attack. Yeah, so I think NA and SEA struggle playing around info. EU is good at playing at info because they play slow.
Over and over and over again so far in this event, but now.
Okay, I just want to point out one thing, okay? Remember, this is round 1. Already there is a lurk coming, okay? In round 1 itself, by the way, hi Venki. If a lurk comes now, you've got to start realizing that mid is a problem. So now you have two options. Either fuck this trap, let's not play around this trap, let's keep the mid trap itself and make sure safe stays alive, number one. Or just have someone who is aware of this lurk. It won't matter in this round, but it will matter in general. VLT versus PRX is not going to happen anytime this year, man. I don't know why you're waiting
Here comes
for it.
Mindfreak. Back behind, he went on the long flank all the way around through mid.
Hot flash play, the timing needs to be impeccable here. Mindfreak's coming through. Do they even know he's
Already this lurk is causing them so many problems.
How does Benkai
So
find that
poorly
one?
played,
And
wait, let's...
Flash play.
Here comes Mindfreak.
Themselves out onto the site, smoked off on main. PaperX might have to start making a play.
So, right here, right? 4v3 on the map. All they really need to do is have two people come start setting up here, get ready to take the smoke. One person start the diffuse while one person marks this. Because they're not worried about this area. They're worried about the heaven lurk. Then they're never going to be worried about the short lurk. Like, the lurker coming in from mid is always going to come here. Sometimes, okay, maybe he'll come like this, okay? But this guy is not going to be able to threaten this guy marking here or threaten this guy unless he exposes himself. He's going to be able to kill the diffuser, which is fine. Because as soon as this guy lurking comes here, right, you just push these two and the guy marking comes back, fights this guy, and you're set for the diffuse again. Hello, Study. So again, I don't like this because they're just not used to the, I think, the idea of playing simple diffuses. And they just played poorly.
Do they even know he's here? He's found the pick, still a 2v2.5 on the diffuse.
Now they lose. Like, so, like, okay, whatever. We lost one round, okay? We're missing VLT. When can we see? You should ask VLT, brother. I'm not an active member of Velocity Gaming right now. Or remember it. You can look at it however you want. I'm most likely leaving, Vishal. Yeah, it depends on. I mean, you guys know at this point what we are waiting for. I think it's pretty obvious. We're waiting for something. If that doesn't work out, Anna itself tweeted that he's already, as you said, he's gonna cut down on stuff if that doesn't work out. You can go check out Anna's tweets, Sentinel's tweets. And yeah, nobody talks DRX playing on info. That's 100% true. Korean teams play the best on info. I agree 100% with that, Cruiser. Great point. The best teams to play on info are Korean teams, but they play too much on info almost, in my opinion, because they're too methodical. It's very easy to just play chaotic and beat them. Okay, it's not easy, but that's the solution, I think. Okay, this is okay. Again, newsflash for all of our teams. I've been trying to tell my team on a chill card too. Best thing to do in an anti-eco is just to press W. It's so much easier to just get the plant and play post. Very hard to retake with pistols in general. So either they're gonna try to fight you, or they're going to be forced into a retake, which is not good. The only thing you need to be careful about is shorties, which is another thing I don't like from these guys. Like, you're playing PRX, right? You're playing PRX. All you need to do is get one guy sitting under heaven with the shorty. Tell him to kill one guy. That's all. His job is, that's all. Perfect. Khatam. Come. एक under heaven बंदा बैठा है shorty के साथ या इधर कोई like over here, over here in this position behind the green box he's sitting. Or even Jen, though Jen is a little sus against Astra. They don't have a star on Jen, but usually Astra will clear Jen. So yeah. We are so good at trying. Yeah, man, we're fucking so we're wait. Okay, I'll phrase this properly. We're as good at throwing anti-ecos as we are at getting thrifties, and it's insane. Both things. Wait, did Koldamenta have a shorty? No. Okay, but fair. How the fuck did he get marked? Hold the fucking fuck on. Yeah, Benkai throws. Bro, Coldamenta, you're trolling! Fate KO Molly combo shot, yeah. I promise you, we made this too. It's not Molly combo, it's a Seize combo. It's Seize and Molly combo. So it's the Yevala ability and this ability. It's because she throws both from this area onto this. It's a really good combo. Yeah, Seize and KO Molly, exactly. But this guy is trolling! Why would he come out? He got marked. That's why he died. I think he would have got one kill otherwise. At least. Once he gets marked, it's over. Okay, whatever. Go next. It's okay. Honestly, it's like combos like that, right? That genuinely make me excited for the future of South Asian Valorant, because when we make the defaults, when we make the combos at the start of a meta like this meta, we have the exact same ideas. We have the exact same thought process. Like, even for example, I remember making a combi a molo com bleh, uh, Seize and Molly combo for this area. I remember making a Seize and Molly combo for post plant for this area. We have the same ideas, but we just lack in execution. We severely lack in execution. And I think that's something that will take time from both perspective, not just from a like an analyst coach perspective, but also from a player perspective. We need to get better at how we help the players execute, and the players need to get better at executing it. I think together, like, given the talent this region has, given the experience with teams like VLT and GE, I think it's a matter of time, but I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. So they're waiting for the slot thingy. Yeah. Hi in your dream. Execution, dedication, we're already at the top. Yeah, agreed. I don't know about that at the top, but I think we can try to reach at least a Masters. I don't know about the top is very, very far away. Winning a Masters is going to take at least 10 years, I think. Maybe more. But reaching Masters, I don't think should take that long. But hey, let's see. Maybe an SA team won't even get franchising. APAC top. APAC is already at the top though. Like it's a matter of time before, if you include Korea and APAC that too, it's a matter of time. I'm talking about South Asia. Man, not gonna lie, I should be the coach for Sentinels or LCQ. No, I would love to be one of their strategic analysts. I applied for that, but I don't think I'm nearly experienced enough to coach Sentinels yet. It's why chill code is so important to me. It's because I've never actually got to completely do my ideas in a team and my thought process about how you play Valorant, and the chill code boys are trusting me enough to allow me to do that. And it's also because our mentalities are so similar, and I'm excited for how that unfolds because I think, like, in my life I've always carried a simple principle that if I think I'm capable of doing something, I just need to prove it to myself first. Once I prove it to myself, I don't care about anybody else's opinion. To be perfectly honest, I know I can do it. So right now I think I'm just trying to with Chilcot prove to myself that playing Valorant not like CSGO actually works. Playing Valorant like Valorant works, and that will take some time. So we'll see. Hi, Ominous. Yeah, just waiting for an Asian team to win. I think next year they'll win. I think next year an Asian team will win because there'll be an Asian super team. Shout out to Sentinel. Nothing to discuss, man. I must. I got speed. Okay, wait. Let's get back to analysis, guys. Okay, so again, right? I don't understand why Guild doesn't just put a mid trap to prevent the lurk and just play the KO dedicated a short. So you can play the KO on around switch. So if people rush a short, he can just keep jiggling this angle like this, like this, like this. If someone comes, he can puff flash fight, and the chamber can jiggle this angle or this even doesn't matter because he has his whatchamacallit, TP. And that way, if the KO is playing here and the chamber is playing here, the KO can always help the chamber and vice versa. Like if someone comes short, the KO can just again pop flash, the chamber can peek 2 with the KO and they can fight together. Instead, they leave the trap for this area, I assume because they want these two to go for a flank and this guy to go here through, I mean not there. They want this guy to play here, or if he's forced, if they take mid away from him, go like this. But it makes no sense because then when if you're having these two go for the flank, right, and you're having this guy go here, you have no info of what is happening here, what is happening here. Anyone can lurk in like this. Like it's there's so much space open, and that's so uncharacteristic for an European team. It's such a guild thing. Like Fnatic, I don't think would ever play like this against PRX because they would realize they can't leave spaces open because PRX, like the definition of PRX is big ball sacks. Okay, so if you leave space open, those big ball sacks are going to walk into that space and slap you in your face, like straight up. You cannot leave that much space open. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now, brr, he can go here, he could go here. He even has a smoke. You see, it's an Astra, so you can always just use a star or two. I mean, a star to fake smoke it and then come back through it. It's just not ideal at all. Well, this round doesn't matter. Obviously, it's the buy for guild. It's fucking mosquito die, motherfucker. Yeah, he smoked it and lurked twice, but I don't you think this is something that guild should be expecting? Because I think, okay, obviously Fnatic will watch this board and expect it, but I think if even after the pistol lurk, right, Fnatic would have just been like, okay, Mind Freak is just going to go wherever the fuck he feels like. Let's just shut down any possibility of a lurk. And let's play it smart. You can either do that by playing aggressive and taking proactive control, or you can do that by just playing it disciplined and having info over every area. Godspeed stream tomorrow, Pog. I think Godspeed is also starting regular streams. I remember him tweeting about noon. Best analogy. Lack practice and the need to increase the level of competition. Yeah, the competition matters a lot, but that's such a lame excuse in my opinion because it's a true excuse, but it's a lame excuse because it's not the only thing, right? competition will increase through people actually getting better. It's not just going to automatically increase. Also, like, I just want to appreciate the way with which PRX play their defaults, right? So round one was A shot to A. Round two was, what was round two? Round two was A rush. This is the anti-eco. Round three bonus, so they go B rush again. And round four, when they know they've done enough damage to their opponents to have the weapons advantage, they go back to A because A is their strength. But this time, they go for a dedicated call with this guy going here and this guy going here because they realize, I think, that the trap is being placed for A and mid is being left open. So as long as they'll usually get mid for free, like they're not contesting mid that much. So I really like this adaptation from PRX in general, and they're just forcing teams to sort of back up and like play along their style. Also, like, I might start convincing our KO player to pick up the, what should I call it, the Odin. Because like yesterday I was seeing the Y on his ulti, just brrr, like it was insane, dude. This fucking stim buff uh, on the KO ulti that you get, like nobody uses that. Everyone thinks KO ulti is good for suppression, for revival, but you also get like a stim beacon buff. You know, like the, I don't know what that buff is called. It increases your attack speed, your bullet speed. So freaking with the Odin, it's so fucking insane. It's such an obvious strat, but like yeah, Josh Freed is coaching Arjun. No, Josh Freed is only coaching Blade Academy. He just he's finishing his responsibilities with Reckoning and the tournaments he's already registered for, and he's gotten permission from Bleed Academy to do this time. So he's only finishing that. He's not coaching RG like actively. I think he's going to be done this month. Actually, today, tomorrow, वैसे. Firing rate. Yeah, exactly. Firing rate. And like they also like this is so different from old PRX in the sense that old PRX was just W. This is more like Korean W, you know, plan W with the plan. So they're like Jing has his ultimate coming up. I'm sure if Jing did not have his ultimate coming up, they'd give the ult up to Mind Freak and play around the Astra ult. But the point is they're playing around a freaking ult, which is so good. Like you get ult, you use ult, you win round. It's as simple as that. It's very simple Valorant. It's very basic Valorant, but they execute it so well, dude. Look, again, in terms of adaptations, they're like, you know what? No mid contest at all. We don't even need to smoke it. Let's just walk. Chamber will fight. Let's just walk. And this Chamber is balls of steel, dude. Does not use his freaking TPs. He's just walking. He's like, come fight me, bitch. Come, come, come. Freaking Forsaken, man. Why isn't he scared? Look at Jing's movement. Checks the switch angle and then fat. Tuck 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 tuck. His mouse is just so nuts. That's fine. Well played by Coldamentor to get one. They should have expected the judge in the smoke, but it's whatever, it doesn't matter. They get the trade. And immediately, post plants are so nice because he set his TP for pre-round 1. Venka, if you're still here, I hope you remember this. Because this is so freaking good. And it requires your chamber to be ballsy enough to walk up here because you won't have a TP till you reach this area. But once you reach that area, it becomes so good on the post plant because the chamber can fight here, he can fight like this, and then he can TP back and become a post plant player. And even the other two players, right, they're playing on the same foot. So it's not like this guy is playing aggressively and these guys are hiding under heaven. No, these two are also playing aggressively. They're all on the same freaking mindset. Also, like small interaction that's really smart that I think a lot of Indian teams automatically ignore. Fade ulti coming here, which means no sound for all these players, which means watch this guy, okay? He's just going to press W and run. He's not going to walk anymore because no sound. Why would he set his TP before he reaches the tree area? Won't it just be giving away his position? No, that's what I'm trying to say. He first set his TP over here pre-round, then he walked up all the way here, and then he set his TP here. It's a very good TP setup because it allows him to play post plant. You know, effectively playing aggressive post plant by not just denying them entry into a tree, but also becoming a post plant player later. Like he can play on pure post plant later, but since they have side control, he just like, okay, fuck it, let me just go aggressive again. People don't use the no sound advantage enough. Yeah, I agree. Again, it's so obvious, simple Valorant. You know, I think even a basic bronze player can understand that. Hey, it doesn't give ulti. The ulti makes it so no sound, and he's going to play around that. But in the moment, it's so hard to execute, and that's why I was saying I think what our region really lacks is execution, from the smallest to the biggest of things. And yeah, that's what it always becomes. Again, late mid lurk is going to hurt them because they're just permanently scared. Just why don't we have more of a mid presence? Why don't guild, instead of going permanently retake here and retake here, like have two players mid who push in, like say early, contest mid, fight for mid, so that even if they rush, right, imagine you have two players here fighting for this SA, and or you smoke one area, both of them are fighting same thing, and paper X a rush. Now because of this mid control, you can go like this, you can go like this, you just force paper X into a tiny area, which makes retake so much easier rather than allowing paper X so much space. Hello, Cracky. What's up, bro? Paper X is Fnatic. I think it goes to Fnatic. I think Fnatic have learned how to control Paper X at this point. I want Guild Coach Can for entire game. I don't care about the game anymore. Why you want Guild Coach Cam, bro? Poor guy. See, they're not changing their default still, man. Like, they're like, okay, B presence is low, let's stack up A. But the trap was still there. He's going to set up the mid trap and he's going to push mid now. Now, I'm confused because in this setup, I would be like, let's B trap. Hey, Race, come with me. Let's both push mid. Let's get guaranteed mid control. We're going to retake B anyways. Raze is just here to delay. So if they both push mid, they could rather retake and use Raze's utility to on the retake, on the post plant. You know, the boombot is still really fucking good on the post plant. The nade is still really fucking good on the post plant. But nope. And especially because this is like, क्या बोलते हैं, safe, the gun saved round with the chamber and the fade. So I would always want someone with this chamber pushing. Because if he dies and he drops, like assume they're pushing, okay, and they actually get a fight here and they get a 1-for-1 trade, this guy can immediately pick up the gun. The hero Vandal carries over, you know. Competition is increasing, but is the quality increasing is the question. I hope it is, man. But yeah, definitely the young players are a big part. You'll see Chillcord being a big part of it soon. Hopefully we can surprise some folks in TC qualifier too. Now look at this, look at this, look at this. Imagine the setup I had said where these two would be pushing here. They would have full mid info, okay? The trap would be here. So Forsaken cannot lurk here. Forsaken cannot lurk mid. Where the fuck can Forsaken go? Forsaken can't go anywhere. And knowing Forsaken at that position, he's not the kind of player who'll be like, okay, I can't go anywhere, let me just run. And you can even see that in his TP setups. He's trying to fight. So you'll get a 2v1 fight with him, or you'll isolate him from his team and you'll win the retake. It's just a very simple philosophy that when I was looking at this match, I was just like, why are they not doing this? Because I don't think even after the timeout they take, they did this. Forsaken gets full B control. He's like, hey team, I have full B control. Let's rotate and get it. And now, immediately, right? This is why these players are the fucking best in APAC. It's because Forsaken says, okay, now I am the active fighter. These three are the rotators into a safe area, which means they're not going to get a fight. Which means Mind Freak, you become the lurker. As soon as Forsaken gets a fight, Mind Freak will get some space, and Mind Freak becomes a lurker. It's so complementary. It's like in general in Valo, the way you want to lurk is you have an active fighter on some part of the map, like a 3-man squad doing something, which at the start of this round was these 4 people. They were creating pressure at A, which allowed Forsaken to get into B. He was passive. The rest of his team was active. Now he's becoming active. The rest of his team is passively going for the plant, and one player will go for the lurk. Just perfectly complementing each other. Bro, that guy Barbar, right? He mauled so badly. How? I didn't understand. Did you left VLT? Yeah, I'm an inactive part of. I'm an inactive member. Now they're just gonna back off because they realize that the full rotation has come because Forsaken is dead. And again, why can they back off? Because of Mind Freak. Because if Mind Freak does not give them info that hey, there is a mid trap, and hey, there is whatchamacallit, the entire Forsaken tell them that the entire team is coming back to A, they cannot just run back to A like this. They have to go like this if Mind Freak was not in mid. So that's a lot of time saved by just being able to go like this, and that's why they can make the rotation happen. So looks, they don't look important, right? But map control wise, we forget how much map control looks can get. Now again, he's gonna smoke it. He's just gonna walk across. It's going to be fucking just GG. Mosquito just went into my mouth. What the fuck are these mosquitoes on, bro? Why are they going into my mouth? What the fuck? Why you left me? Um, I joined VLT for APAC. We didn't reach APAC. I joined VLT to help them become a business. There is a possibility that we cannot expand into a business in the long term because of certain, certain slots and all of those thingies. So there's nothing for me to do in VLT anymore. Like that's why. What is this, dude? Can someone tell me what the heck this is? This red thingy? It looks like their vision line. It also looks like a breach ulti. But what is it actually? Yeah, it's their vision line. But why is it like that? I missed the VLT recap. Nah, I just said it. Who is coach of VLT? I think Sleepy is continuing in that same part-time role, though I'm not sure. You should ask Sleepy. TLDR, there's nothing to do. Where does he throw the nade from? I'm curious. Okay, small things, right? It's not diplomatic. Answer a conversation with you later. Though I got it. It's true. Like honestly, it's not diplomatic. Like there's nothing left to do in for me. Or I'm not saying in VLT in general, just for me in VLT. Yeah, anyways, back to this. This guy is wide peeking over here. Did they flash? No, Dawai did not flash. They've only smoked off heaven. So if I was Fnatic, I'd just be like, guys, you can play this angle with the chamber, you can play this angle with the chamber. Not that way, sorry. You can jiggle green box. You can jiggle green box, you can jiggle Astra box. I call that Astra box because of the wall. You can jiggle this box and you'll always get a free kill onto them and the chamber can just TP away. What about the long-term vision you were talking about when onboarding Sleepy? Yeah, so if we get a chance to execute the long-term vision, then we will. But the long-term vision at that time, it did not have franchisee in picture. So I don't know if we get that possible thingy, or what, franchisee is what everyone's saying it is. Again, I can't confirm or deny, but you guys know what the leaks are, that every region is getting something. So whatever it is for our region, if it happens for VLT, then maybe that long-term future can happen. But right now, we have no idea, so there's nothing to do. Again, just a hit. I'm going to go next round because what I do like about this round though is that finally they're adapting a little bit. So they B push, they mid push, and they're like, okay, let's go for the flank. They still end up losing this, which is funny because now instead of having this, and this, they're stacked up in this area, and that is going to hurt them. You watch. So first act, this guy separates. They stack up, and then this guy separates. Before anything, he gets picked off. Then freaking the Astra gets picked off on her look. I don't even understand. Like, this is so unlucky, man. No, sorry. This is not unlucky. I will take that back. This is just dumb. I'm not even dumb. This is like pressure. He didn't check. He didn't check this angle. And I think he didn't check this angle because he's not expecting Mind Freak to play a cringe angle. He's like, Mind Freak has been lurking every single round. I'm sure he's going to be able to play an aggressive. Fade through Haunt. I know. Fade through Haunt here though. And it doesn't matter if Fade spots. Uh, wait, I'll show you again. What's the timing of the Haunt falling? So you can see the Haunt on the screen. So the Haunt is coming. It's not fallen yet. You see it on the screen, it's not fallen yet. The Siege falls, the Molly falls, but the Haunt hasn't fallen yet. And Jing is already peeking. See, Jing is already peeking. He's killable. I think Fnatic will punish these things. I hope Fnatic will punish these things. Because if they don't, PRX will stomp them so hard. This is the only way you can beat PRX. There's no other way. You can't be scared of PRX, man. You've got to fight them and beat them at their game. Didn't you have some plans with VLT's content creators? Yeah. Again though, like, currently, when I was there, VLT's content team consisted of me. Let's talk about VLT after, dude. I want to focus on analysis. At this point, it's too late.
Feels the information, but just not enough bodies for Guild. They just...
But there's no time. Their way of getting into the site
This entire match, I think this is the reason they lost Fracture too, because Fracture was their map. But this entire map, I felt like the reason PRX beat Guild was not skill diff, was not strat diff. Don't get me wrong, it was insane the amount of strats and skills PRX had ready, but it was more of the idea that PRX were every single player of PRX was following the same idea, like the same thought process. And even when they split apart to lurk, to find solo kills, it was to enable their team. Like, you remember that round where Forsaken lurked through B, Mindfreak lurked through mid. The idea is that because of Forsaken's luck, they can go B. Because of Mindfreak's luck, they can go A. Now, it doesn't feel like Guild are playing like that. Guild are playing much more individually, and I don't think that is like because of Guild is bad or anything like that. I think that's just the PRX effect. When a team like PRX plays so fast, right? It's very hard for these teams to adapt, communicate, as well as play as a team together. It requires insane discipline, which is why DRX shits on PRX, because DRX has insane discipline. They're just like, we don't give a fuck how you play. We will play our way, and they win. Yeah, maybe Tane, maybe. But that's sort of the point. Like, those tiny assumptions or even confidence, whichever it is, it helps teams punish them. Views on Chilcard, new player provoked. Best player, man. Best player in our roster. Hi, provoked. Indian teams after watching PRA say, are we enough to play against them? Yes, anyone can play against them. We can't beat PRX right now. I think at their very peak and at an Indian team's peak and on an average day for PRX, we will lose 13-9, 13-8. on PRX's peak and on Indian team's peak, we'll lose 13-3, 13-2. Honestly, a lot of it is just like at least I would say 40% of it is MDiff. The rest is the execution and the synergy. Look, again, they changed their tempo, right? They've been rushing for 6 rounds in a row. The timeout has been called, so their coach is probably telling them, you know what, timeout. What do you do in a timeout? You discuss what has the team done in the 6 rounds so far, and you discuss you talk about what can the team do next, right? And sorry about my handwriting. You make a plan. Now, PRX is like, fuck your timeout and fuck your plan. We're just going to change everything. We're going to change everything. We're going to our tempo so far has been wait for the KO knife, rush. We're going to change that. We're going to wait for the KO knife, wait for you to try to get some information and rush back. Because, look, this is what, again, my idea when I was talking at the start was that Guild needs to get proactive or be DRX style, be disciplined, right? So if you get proactive, the idea over here is correct, but with an Astra? No. While your chamber is playing defensive? No. This should be the chamber with the KO. The Astra Fade can hold down A easily. You just give Astra Fade and aim and Raise Fade and aim and trap. Raise Fade can play क्या बोलते हैं, mid, because then Fade can even recon from mid. A shot, Fade can even recon from mid. From A shot, you can have the KO playing mid again, because he can help the entire team from mid. But this setup is weird because instead they're playing Fade and Astra over at B main to try and anchor it down, which is weird because Fade and Astra in general are supposed to be supportive agents. They can't really help their teammate if they're playing aggressively. Again, Coltamenta is trying to sit in the smoke with a shotgun, but all he's going to get is one. On his good days or his bad days, they'll just check the smoke because PRX is a smart team. They check the smoke and they kill him. Yeah, man, this is like the beauty of synergy. Not a good combo to hold aside. Agreed. Like, if they were playing, like, let's go back to this round. Okay, if they wanted to play a 3-stack A with this particular combo, I think a better option would then be to put a trap over here. Let Fade play solo in sight with an Odin or something. Obviously not this round because she has that Phantom already. But she can play in future with an Odin or even solo anchor with the Phantom because it looks like the Fade is playing with the Raze in their old defaults. And that way Astra can just jiggle mid. She can jiggle mid. If Fade gets rushed, she can help Fade. Or if these guys get rushed, she can go for the instant rotate or even go for the push the way she did last time. But this setup, I'm not a fan of. Because as soon as they realize that Astra is now B, they're like mid must be open or mid must be on a trap. So they just take B-man control for themselves while they set up, get ready to take mid control back. So they take B-man control. Fade is just marking mid push to make sure it doesn't happen. As soon as they kill Astra, they're like, okay guys, keep B-man control. We're gonna go take mid and then we do mid to B. Like they're 2 steps ahead is my point. Like, you know, as soon as they realize Astra is here, they're like, we want to take B main. Okay, that's fine. Indian teams also do this. But number 2 is what we don't do immediately. We take B main, but what the fuck are we gonna do with B main? They're like, we're gonna do mid to B because we think mid is empty. So Fade, mark mid. Fade is marking mid. Fade, mark. After they take B main, they come rotate and done. Khatam round. Freaking smart, dude. Oh, sorry, let me remove my writing. Yeah, this is Dunzo. Also, I love the fact that they're not scared of using their ultimates in eco rounds.
Control, honestly, just barreling his way through. Now a bit of contact play, but he runs his way in. Showstopper as well. That was fouling his way.
So look at this now. They're like, we don't care that it's an eco. He pops out his ult, he checks to make sure no rotation is coming, and then he ults CT, I think. That way this chamber can go fight the race immediately.
Now a bit of contact play, but he runs his way in. Showstopper as well, that was in action, I believe. Jing in mid. Doesn't really get too much done.
I mean, I know you're saying nice rotation by Guild because it's a fast rotation, but what is the point of this rotation? Is my like this guy is watching here, this guy is watching here. There's no contact setup, there's no crossfire, there's no bait setup. You know, they're playing their individual game. They're like, you hold here, I hold here, let's just play. And that's not gonna work. Like this, for example, this contact setup would work if it was only B main, but they know they've taken mid control. So by definition, this guy has to watch this and this guy has to watch this. A better setup, I think, would be if both of them just backed off, like to say, क्या बोलते हैं, boat house, and played contact from boat house, or if the KO backed off only alone and Fade kept jiggling here. As soon as Fade came, KO can give her a flash and then Fade can peek. So like a contact flash setup.
Like they want to go for a B split here. There's going to be 3 players ready to receive. But
look, they're all
no
watching
great equipment on anybody other than Leo. He's got to be the star right now for Guild.
It's always 1v1s.
They want a chance in this eco round.
Forsaken just chatting out of control, honestly.
And look, like, at this point, Fade is just scared. He's like, can come here, do I help my teammate, do I back off? He's confused. It's useless. Yeah,
Fouling
exactly.
his way
It's
through
very
now,
bad
but
to
contact
take
play,
it
but he
to
runs
5 seconds
his way in. Showstopper as well, that was in action, I believe. Jing in mid. Doesn't really get too much done with it still. It's all up to Leo. Does have the rifle, but the spam through that Odin. The wall pen. Leo's caught. What's up to say? I mean, I've seen some just absolutely absurd stuff from various chambers.
Create the macro game is all there. Are we going to see an aggressive play out of Guild this round? They have Safe and Trex playing up towards mid, almost looking to pick a fight. Game is all there. Are we going to see an aggressive play out of Guild this round? They have Safe and Trex playing up towards mid, almost looking to pick a fight. Up to out of Guild this round.
Holy shit, I just noticed
They
this.
have Safe and Trex playing.
Did you see that? I'm not talking about the A-main combo. So look, they're doing an A-main combo with the Fade and Race, which is really cool. But the even cooler thing is one of the pain shells broke the fucking trap. What the fuck?
Play out of Guild this round. They have Safe and Trex playing up towards mid, almost looking to pick a fight.
What? How? I went the pain shell. Oh my god, the pain shell broke the trap. During Ascent, in my perspective, Gil couldn't just get a Mount of Clue where would PaperX commit to entry, PaperX on the map. Yeah, agreed. That's exactly what I've been saying the entire map. I think, in my opinion, what Guild really needed to do was get proactive, because like I think proactivity is the easiest way to solve your lack of info, and start getting aggressive with their pushes. Not early round, mid round. Like wait like 10-15 seconds, then go for like a double peek, you know, down A main, figure out if they're there or not. Or you can just play ultra disciplined with crossfires in your sight, knowing that there's going to be these moments where PRX are going to overpeak. Like even in the last round, Forsaken just overpeaked after the Prowler. If you have someone peeking him on the Prowler, he's dead. So it's simple contact setups that can break PRX if you time them correctly.
The timing is very
easier said
unfortunate,
than
but
done. It's very
luckily
easy for me to
Killer's
say.
there.
It's very hard to
Kind
pull
of
it off
falling
when PRX is
throw a
stomping
wrench
you.
into the plans of PaperX, but it looks like they might not want to slow down. All the players grouping up towards B main. That's going to be
They need
the
to
Siege
active stick
tagging
together.
the
Yeah,
player.
exactly.
Fragment Nade, PaperX still want to be committing this utility now. You can see them starting to swarm into the
Sure.
site, but they were not ready.
What an outplay!
Trex over the top as well. That Showstopper
Oh,
putting in
this
good
is the
work.
clutch, right?
Down to the 2v3.
I think I'm remembering this
She's
correct.
locked away in market. Do they know
If I'm
about
remembering this
this
correct, this is the clutch.
off angle onto the elevation? Heads being found. Now it's a 2v2. Josh is still 54 seconds left, but
Yeah, this is the clutch.
beautiful work with the operator.
This is the clutch.
Yeah, doing his job
Okay, this is
perfectly
just the
there.
mind freak.
Not allowing himself to get caught out on
I
sight.
can't blame Gil for
Repositions
this round.
and punishes Jing.
I
Mind
mean, I
Freak
can,
has
in the
been a
sense
clutch
that they
monster
went
though.
one by one.
1-2 tap!
Don't go one by one.
Jing.
man.
Mind Freak has been a clutch
Why?
monster though. Positions and punishes Jing.
Okay, also to
Mind-
be fair, to be fair, okay, to be fair, no motherfucker plays this angle. Nobody plays, literally. Only in SCA will you see a player playing this. They're not expecting a player to be here. I feel like Guild's comms after this was like, bro, it's a 2v1. Why is he playing on site completely open? Why isn't he hiding? And like, welcome to SCA Guild. Like, this is what we play like, bro. We will slap you in the face with their aim. Like, so that's why क्या बोलते हैं, they're not expecting it. Mind field recognition keeps the hidden and walks to nullify the flash. Yeah, exactly. Ingenious. Like, I think it's not just ingenious, it's also such a unique play because you can dodge the flash by playing stairs, for example. You know, with this plant too, they can expect him to play stairs. We can expect, I mean, they don't know it's the plant, so we know it's the plant. They can play stairs. He can play stairs. He can play boathouse. Boathouse is not that great because you let them take the site and swarm you. So stairs is always better because then you can wrap around too and you can try to get. But they're never expecting him to be. Sorry, is it better now? They're never expecting him to be in that off angle. They're always expecting him to play it safe because it's 2v1. And they're like, okay, cool, we flashed, we cleared the stairs jiggle. So they flash, they clear the stairs jiggle, right? Look, Safe is watching that stairs jiggle. Safe is just watching this point, and he's like, oh, this is also smoked, so even better. So he's like totally expecting him to be in that smoke. He's watching smoke out, and he's like, Russ, you like, bro, it's smoked. He's probably in the smoke, and they're not expecting him to be literally in front of them. And then it's just aim battle. Like the first Russ is caught off guard, the second is aim battle.
You've got to be kidding!
Stairs is mollied, really?
And punishes Jing. Mind Freak has been a clutch monster though.
Oh yeah, Stairs is mollied, dude. My bad, I didn't even notice that. Good point, Crossfire. But still, I think on the basis of that, they're probably thinking he'll swing from stairs if he's already in the smoke. Or they're like, he's already in boathouse. In which case, it's better for them to just stay here, clear this entire site and go in. He just played this so brilliantly, man. Like, I don't think an SCA, I don't think anyone except an SCA player would do this. Only SCA players have the ball sacks, honestly, like big fat ball sacks to be able to do this. I'm sorry for all the under 18 people. This is a biology class. Testosterone and ball sacks is where it comes from, you know. But fuck, man, the confidence to be able to pull this off. Look at him. And he's just like, yeah, just another day in the office, man. This is how I do. How are you so calm, bro? I feel for that. I feel for that coach. Oh my god, I feel for the coach. Oh, fucking production. I like the expression. Sorry for all the under 18 folks here.
I think you're seeing it.
I don't think it's completely adult what I said. That is Barbar. That is me. No, I know. Like I've. This is when like that is me. Actually, this should become a GIF, and I should use it every time. This is me in Chilcod Anti-Ecos. This is me in Chilcod Anti-Ecos. Every single time. Did you? I reacted much worse, dude. I once broke my headphones after a VLT round. Abdullah. It was the full sense match. I just straight up almost broke my head. I just slammed my headphones on that and I almost broke it. I got so fucking annoyed that we lost it. It was a particular full sense round. I think it was 10-5 or something. Clip that, it's meme material. Nah, I'm not going to meme a coach's pain. If someone else wants to do it, I'll use it, but I'm not going to do it. Hi Kumar. Hi Nalin. What's up guys? Welcome. I guess it's prudent at this point for me to mention regular streams will be back, not every day, but almost every alternate day at least, and in the days that are not there, I'm also trying to get interviews and podcasts and stuff. So content will be regular. So do like the stream, because I think the YouTube algorithm has kind of forgotten me, because I haven't done streaming in a while. So likes will help if you like me being back. If not, it's okay, I will earn your likes back. And again, tempo change, man. At this point, this map is over. They've solved Guild, and Guild is just mentally broken after that round. They're like, okay, we've been playing slow for 4 rounds. Let's pick up the pace, go back to Irish. Play ranked on stream. Fuck no. Bro, my laptop cannot handle streaming and playing Valorant at the same time. I get like 40 FPS, 50 FPS. It cannot. Hi, Batura Kilong. Hi, Ash. Roster changes? Maybe like after TEC LAN. Yeah. How's VLT Prague? Yeah, ask Sleepy. I'm not working with the team anymore. Ask Sleepy or ask the players. I want you to, I'm not going to talk a lot this round. I'm just going to give you guys something to look at, right? And I want you to look at something in the way they do. Look at the timer, okay? I'm going to give you a reference. So try to see what they're doing every 10 to 15 seconds, okay? Remember this number and just look at every single player in their angles and their positions every 10 to 15 seconds. Are you still on good terms with the players or not? Yeah, of course. Like, they were insanely amazing people. uh, the specific people is especially were very, they're still friends in my opinion. It's just, I think team wise, we had different ideas and we tried them, and now we don't have a chance to try them anymore. So yeah, I'll talk more about VLT after this map, guys. Just focus on this round, please, and look at the timer. So around 125, you look at what they do. So see, now they take him in, they're going to hold him in. Wait. They take B main, they're gonna hold B main. 10 seconds over, they're like, okay, you know what? We have active contact over here. Mind Freak, you start pushing in. You trap up Forsaken, you join Mind Freak. Now, again, from here, check the 10-second mark because they will get suppressed. So Forsaken is like, hey guys, I got a pick. Let's fake A. So I'm going to completely, whatchamacallit, Alt A. Benkai will fake A with his utility and we will try to go B on the B trap. But this is where Guild have learned, right? They're like, okay, we're not going to completely over rotate. We're not going to expect PRX to play old PRX 5-man W style. We're going to respect the fact that they have a look. So they leave safe and safe shuts down Forsaken, which is valuable, which is really, really valuable. Before you guys start memeing this fade ulti, remember that it's a trade ulti. Like fade ulti into fade ulti. So it's fair. It's completely fair. MW1 or Vibhor. Both are amazing people and players, man. MW1 is the sweetest guy on the planet, though. I swear to God, he's so sweet. Sometimes he's too sweet, but he's so sweet. Finally. See, it's so simple for them. As soon as they start shutting down the map for Paper X, you can start playing the game. It gets easier for them. But at this point, it's too late because PRX is like the confidence team. It's very hard to beat them if you don't shut down their confidence early. PRX is G after this. No, please. I don't want to see another 13-0. नहीं देखना है मेरे को. I was with them during APAC LCQ जब 13-0 हुआ था. बहुत दुख हुआ था. Sometimes he's too sweet, but he's too sweet. No, I'm serious. That is the perfect description. Like sometimes he's too sweet for his own good. Like, he's too nice, but he is actually that sweet. So what? Hi, Vibert. Siddharth, after this match. This match will get over soon. There's not much else to say. They're just playing defaults now. 1-3-1 standard defaults, taking a shot control. going in for the late executes, and Guild has understood what they're playing like, so they're able to shut them down. And the क्या बोलते हैं, at this point the only way PRX can win is to try and rush, but that's hard because Guild has those combos. So this is what Guild should have been doing from the start, but it's okay. At least they're capable of adapting now. So yeah, humble Wakle. Yeah, that's perfectly said. Yep. See, they're getting aggressive with their peaks. They're getting aggressive with their angles, so they're getting a lot more value. And I also really like the idea. Like, I love personally, I'm a big fan of when you have ultimates ready, right? Like Trex ulti is close, Fade ulti is kind of close, Astra ulti you have for the retake. I'm a big fan of playing chamber retake setups with ultis. So you can see retake setup is, this is what I mean by retake setup. So that way he can just always fight early and then immediately leave, and he can use the trap for himself. And the retake setup, this is for any map. Okay, for any map, the retake setups allow you to triple stack, play aggressively. So even in the triple stack now before, where they were trying to play here, trying to just combo something, now there's like, fuck this, let's get aggressive. This is the proactivity that Team Osura was also mentioning. Like it's much simpler for them to play the game if they have the info they need, because that's how European Valorant works. European Valorant is systematic. It's like, I will give you something, you will give me something. We will trade, we will trade, we will trade. Eventually, whoever wins the trade will win the game. But Guild never got to do that because PaperX controlled the entire fucking map from the start, and that's why Fracture was going to be very different. You'll see, because PaperX did not get to control the map in Fracture, and it was way closer, like way closer. By G, I mean Guild Esports. Yeah, I'll do the second map too. I'll do two maps today. I have prac at 6, so I'll go at 6, but till then, yeah. Hi, Rant. Yeah, very small point, but again, I love the fact that they're not trying to, in a man advantage, fight them proactively. They're just backing off. They like come for side. They're playing for time. Discipline. Small things. I feel like in this situation, many tier 2 Indian teams would just go for the fight. Shouldn't do that. You should back off, and you get the round. And this map is over because PRX now will just. This comp is just heavily defense sided. So, one sec. Getting a call. Sorry, I'm back. Now can I ask why you left VLT? Yeah. I will just point out PRX's one setup. I want to go to their buy round quickly, and I'll show you. I mean, Guild's buy round. Forsaken Judge, by the way, I actively encourage all chamber players to use judge. This man uses it insanely on Yoru. He uses it insanely on chamber. Yeah. Who is tier 1, tier 2? There's no way of deciding. It's just opinion. So I have an opinion. I'm sure other people have a different opinion. Stuff like that. Aryant, I'm not working with VLT anymore. I'm coaching Chillcord. I like good time to be explaining. This is the round. Oh no, not this round. Sorry, this round. Yeah, this round. The force, the timeout plus force. So they take the timeout. I think the coach calls a mid to B, I guess, and it just doesn't work. And I just want to highlight how important Forsaken's judge is in this. Look at him, man. He gets spotted by the Prowler. I really wish they showed him. He just doesn't give a fuck. He's just like, I'm going to keep jiggling. I'm going to keep fucking with you. You have no choice. Because the mid fight, they are winning. If they win the B main fight, they win the round. But two people are not able to clear a freaking judge. And that just kind of pisses me off. Because this guy has a nade. He has a satchel. Just double swing. You know, like Godspeed used to tell me about this Marco Polo thing. They can do that. They can just be like double swing, 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 swing together. Somehow just double swing and clear him. Don't swing one by one. Any chances of Chilcot? That's our goal, man. We're gonna qualify for LAN. Hopefully. That's our goal. First, let us qualify for group stage. Then we'll think about LAN. Hey, well, do get invite for casting in BGMS. No, they did not invite me. I don't think they will either because it's mostly in-house casters and then they're using influencers and I am neither. I'm a freelance caster. I don't think I'm an influencer. Yeah, anyways, this map is donezo. Mental broken. Don't know how to adapt. Okay. 5 minutes of VLT questions for you guys. Just for you guys. I do not want to talk about this, to be perfectly honest. And then we'll move on. What was the score against Lethal? Like 13-9, 13-10, 13-11? I'm not sure. Or against L-Streak, it was 13-11, I think. Okay, VLT. Why did I leave VLT? Question number 1. Look, when I joined VLT, right? Okay, let me start from the beginning. I love casting. Okay, I'm a caster by nature. If someone told me to choose between casting the finals of VCT champions or coaching the team in VCT champions in any team in VCT champions, I would choose casting the finals. If it's between casting the finals of VCT champions and coaching the team in the finals, I am not sure. But in general, casting versus coaching, I would choose casting unless like I'm able to do something in coaching which I haven't done. Like I love new challenges. So when I joined VLT, for me it was a new challenge, not just team wise but also organization wise. And I had a lot of dreams and ideas and plans. And whatchamacallit, every single idea or plan that I had, the opportunity to do that doesn't exist anymore. It's just not there. Like it doesn't make any sense for Sentinel to invest more money, for example, in getting a bigger content team or letting us fly in Raqqa to do more IRL videos, or in terms of content, or like spending more time on boot camp, or for the team to do that because we don't have any Riot events left. We don't have any objective towards content until the decision comes for that international thingy that you guys know. If you know, like you should know if you're reading the news. So at that point, I think very simply what ended up happening was that all of my ideas, all of my concepts, they're going to waste. My time was going to waste. So I could sit around and take paychecks from Sentinel, or I could be like, you know what, Sentinel, I'm going to take this time to go look for opportunities elsewhere, and we'll wait till then for this to happen. I helped as much as I could with the preparation of our like thingy, and then yeah, there was no work left for me to do, which I thought like was there. I mean, there's still a ton of work in VLT to do, but it's nothing that I was hired for. It's nothing moving forward. It's just maintaining what there is. So that's why I left or asked Sentinel permission to look for options, and he was very understanding. And of course, for him also, it's I think it helps that um you know how do I say this, that I'm not simply sitting around cashing paychecks, because I don't want to do that. So yeah, was it your decision to leave or Anna's? Mine. Yeah, I left. I mean, so I'm an inactive member. Like, I'm not a part of VLT. We are waiting for a decision. If that decision comes and I get to actually do my role, then we'll have a discussion again of whether or not I can actually contribute to VLT, and then we will decide if I'm officially leaving or staying. If the decision comes negatively, then I will leave. If the decision comes positively, then we'll have to decide. And yeah, we'll see. VLT get Tariq for franchisee. Lull. Lull at you. Man, but you have good influence. Many player to play good in Valo, they should consider you. I mean, I would love to be considered, but yeah. Is that really 100% from your side? Is your relation still good, the players and all? I think so. I think you should ask the players this more, because like MW1 was very, very kind to me. He sent me a very heartfelt message. I think I have a great relationship with him. Helef is just a very kind person in general. DM same. Amit Rasu is like, almost a big brother. He's helped me understand the ways in a game in a lot of different levels. He's given me feedback which is improved. And I had Ace's camera till recently. I sent it back to him. He wished me the best of luck for my future. So I think I have great relationships with the players still. I'm not sure if the players feel the same way about me. I hope they feel the same way about me. But yeah, I think we have good relations, man. Next, if Shilka does not make it to group, can we see you in TC casting? Like I said, I've informed all the TOs contacts that I know that I am a free agent available. Now it's up to them to hire me, right? I can't force them to hire me. So yeah. What decision, can you make it clear, please? The decision to explore options outside of VLT. Yeah, I think I have good relations with the players, man. I haven't talked to them since then because honestly, there's nothing to talk about. And I've been a bit busy with some family emergencies. My partner recently got a job, so I've been helping her. Yeah, so I think if I do text them, we'll still text normally. Yeah, I think we have good relationship. And 1 minute left. If you guys want to ask anything left. How was your experience in Stage 1 Challengers? It was really good. The APAC one when I was still in Nordwin, March basically, was the reason that I was like, yeah, I mean, this is why I want to join VLT, because I saw so much potential in what we could achieve, but it just didn't work out. Hi Devari, thoughts on PRX? PRX is insane. PRX is the definition of what will happen if a team gets confident and believes in their players. And I think that is the end of our VLT discussion, guys. Please, because honestly, it's tiring to say it again and again and talk again and again. Um, I know you guys are just asking out of curiosity. I'm not blaming anyone at all. It's just from my perspective, like a lot of hate also that I got made me feel like I was there in this scene for like almost 2 years, 1.5 years without VLT. Like, as much as I love VLT, I still think they're a family to me. Sentinel is one of the nicest people I've come across. It doesn't define me. I am still Sieh, and I wanted to be clear that, how do I say this? Like, just because something we wanted to do didn't work out, that doesn't mean it's the end of me. So yeah, may you stream daily. That's what blessings you need from anyone. Yeah, I will stream daily. So okay, I'll take 1 more minute to explain why I haven't been streaming daily. Like I said, some family emergencies, some health emergencies, but most of all, I was just getting everything ready. So uh, because in the last year I was working at Nordwin and then I was working at VLT, I didn't have an updated casting reel, I didn't have an updated resume, so I had to change everything. And that combined with the fact that I was helping my family and all of that was helping. Any offers from any org outside SA? Yeah, a couple of casting and coaching offers did come in. There's one casting offer that I think you guys will see next month outside South Asia. And the coaching offers, I haven't gotten anything I liked yet. So I'm sticking to chill chord. And I think I'm committing, like, as long as the players like me, I'm committed to chill chord for at least till the end of this year, and then we'll see how franchising takes me. But yeah, can you show your resume right now? I can show you my old resume, but not my new resume. I don't want to reveal my new resume because I think that I got very creative with my new resume, and I want to be a little selfish in that, in the sense that I don't want to share my idea with anyone else because it took me a lot of time. Thank you, Siddharth. I will definitely stream regularly. Show your old resume. Okay, after this map. After this map. Let's get back to analysis a little bit. So we'll balance it, a little bit of analysis, a little bit of talking, like the old days. Franchising is like CDL. Yeah, like League of Legends basically. Yeah, done after analysis. 1 second. I just have to help Provoked look for a scrim. How we play scrim, like which are all genuine scrim sites. Shilkot Vai, Venka wali team. हाँ वही Venka wali team. Venka, Sonic, Satan, Provoked, Glyph, Shlok and किसको भूला मैं? Techno. They're all super nice people. It's Techno's fault that I forgot Techno. He renamed himself CC's worst tamer. Why would he do that? ऐसे हो तो CC का worst tamer तो मैं हूँ. Okay. I can show you actually. Here, you guys want to see how we get scrims? So I need to actually change my name in this server. Thank you to Right to Ace. He is the one who introduced me to this server. There you go. So this is the Valorant Scrim Asia. All the major teams are on this. So there's this. So this is only for, like, if you've reached a certain level. Like, wait, I'll show you. Made it to top 12 of VCT. This is only if you've made it to challengers. This is for if you have. This is in general if you have a VLR page. So are they the same thing? No. Wait, I know Alti. They can scrim against Alti. I don't mind. Try this guy. कुछ ना मैं समझ नहीं आ रहा server में. Wait, check WhatsApp if finding scrim. I can't message Provoked because I still have the VLT tag. I gotta get them to remove the VLT tag. नहीं तो I don't want to misrepresent. बहुत simple है server we bought. It's like all the teams are there And these are where we look for scrims. So G5 means got 5, which is do you have 5 players today, whenever the day you're putting, say July 15th, 5 p.m. SGT, Singaporean time pay, 2 maps. MR24 means we play all 24 rounds. You know, you don't finish at 13 and then the server. So for example, you can see, I'll show you a different server like, Maru Gaming, Korean team, they only play on Japan and Hong Kong server. Pro roll home majorly. Nah, it'll go away as soon as I haven't used it since VLT, that's why. There's only VLT. And see, this is where Ace finds his scrims. So I used to do this back in the day. But yeah. Wait, why doesn't Bleed Academy have the pro roll? Bleed Academy should have the pro roll. What the fuck? That's weird. Bleed Academy should have the pro roll, right? Yeah. Okay, gets back to the map. Because we mostly have scrim around 6:30. So I sent you something provoked. Try with that guy. My headphones. Okay, so PRX attack. This entire map. Okay, wait, let's do map theory again, okay? So this entire map, Academy cannot have pro roll. Oh, Sag. So this, 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 this. Okay. Actually, let's redo that. So primary power points or primary angles rather is this, 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 and this. Okay. 4 primary. Everyone knows this. But what is more relevant is, of course, this, which means this, and this, or this area basically, and then this and this. So by nature, capturing a choke point in a map like this is extremely valuable, because every choke point gives you 2 options. You can either go here or here, here or here. You know, this is the least, here or here, here or here. So every choke point that you get gives you 2 options, and by nature this choke point is for the attackers, which is why defending on this map is actually very hard, and another reason why people like this Sage, because you get to cut off choke points entirely. However, if you play a Viper, you're effectively telegraphing what you're going to do. So you're like, we're going to play W, we're going to play hits only. Now, any other team I think would suck at this, but you'll see why PRX is so good. So let's go back to the start. Just look at their basic default. So basic default is wait. Let's get some info of what's going on. Yeah. So at the start, they're just patient. They wait. Get some info. Is a push happening? No, a push is not happening. Okay, let's back off. Let's regroup. About 10 seconds over, let's start walking in, because they haven't taken aim in control. There was no stun. If you're taking aim in control, the breach will usually stun this area, and if he's playing this for some reason, he'll stun like this. At least whatever it is, there will be a stun at A main. Since there is nothing at A main, there is nothing at B main, they can afford to walk in, because they're expecting the aggression will either be here or it will be here. And as you can see, the aggression is towards drop. So they walk in, they walk in, they walk in. Once they take in A main control, they can get ready for their hit. And this is what I think immediately was the primary error from Guild, which is giving them so much area, because this composition by nature can only hit. So if you go aggressively in their face, like contest 2 out of 4 angles, right? All they can do, PRX I mean, is fight you there and try to retake that area using their utility or blind peek you. So if they retake that area using utility, since they're playing single initiator, any utility gone from him is going to hurt them on their hit. When they go into the site, they don't have a flash. When they go into the site, they might not have a stun. Similarly, if he doesn't have a stun or he doesn't have a wall, they're going to get affected. So the idea becomes that you fight them aggressively to get rid of that util, or you don't fight them at all. So I was telling my team this actually the other day. Think of it like this is a scale, okay? This is defensive, this is aggressive. Now, when you're playing against breach solo comps, right, you should only play on these extremes. You should not play in the middle, because in the middle you're always going to get caught off. Extreme defensive means retake. So if you retake against them, they've already used all their util into sight. Only Viper is there for the post plant, and to be frank, Viper is not a good post plant. If you play aggressive, it's that logic that I was just explaining, where they have to use their abilities aggressively. So imagine their breach had stunned this area while they still did this push. So they still do this push, they have drop information, breach stunned this, so suddenly PRX is scared, maybe the chamber came, maybe the race came, so they're gonna have to use some utility to clear this area. That little bit of utility gone means Safe does not get stunned here, and he can peek aggressively, or he can dodge the flash and peek, which means that he'll get to actually get a fight and he'll get to win the fight. Similarly, if the breach uses his stun here, then they'll always be scared of the flank coming in, and they won't walk, they'll try to rush, because they'll be like, if we walk, the flank can come kill us, so let's just try to rush. And they wouldn't they would give info away to Safe that there's many people coming, and he wouldn't have to be surprised by this stun, as compared to them walking, and then just getting everything ready and insta rush. So you can't allow them to get ready, is basically the idea of this scale. If you play in the middle the way they're doing now, which is slow push, slow style, then they'll always punish you for allowing them to get ready, or being the more easily understandable point is that basically you're allowing them to set the tempo of the game. Whenever a neon breach is able to set the tempo, is able to decide how fast or how slow they want to play, they will win. By guaranteed they will win, unless they fucking fail their aim. But yeah, no techno and glyph today. Sour fever and glyph entrance saying okay, it's okay, we'll do theory. Oh, they're completely post plant, man. Oh, I remember this first shot from Seth. Very nice. But yeah, you can see their post plants are freaking weak. The Viper is not good enough for a post plant. Frankly, it's not even close to good enough. Again, 2v1 mistake, smoked off, just clear off the Viper. You know she's playing post plant from way back in the site, so just don't be open. But okay, whatever. I think he's running so he can go set up his TP and then fight, and he has his TP in his hand and he gets caught, and Coldamenta is not able to trade. Again, bad, because it should be calmed by Safe there. Bro, I need cover, and this clutch should not happen, but again, Mind Freak pulls off a 1v2 clutch. Indian hip hop current time be like, Sieh saying all we can say these days is dis. Yeah. Nice. You sent something on Discord, can you check? Yeah, sure. Wait, I will not check on stream in case it's NSFW. Oh shit! Hold on, no, stream, you need to see this. Damn! Bro, don't lie. Did you actually make this? Bro, if you actually made this, you're insane. This is so sick. This is Champions Karambit. This is so cool! Pog! This is fucking... Okay, no need to cuss. This is dope. This is dope, man. Wow. You can make and sell these, bro, honestly. I think there's a market for that. Okay, eco, they stack, they retake, can't work, whatever. Go next. Go next! Is the Mage Monk Gauntlet worth? No idea. I don't have any skins. I genuinely don't have any skins. So, no idea. For me, any skin that someone drops on the ground is worth it. And it motivates me to frag then in my games. So like, especially if opponent has skins, right? I'm like, I need to kill them so I can get the skin. It'd be super cool if he takes picture while holding inside the game. Oh yeah, that's a great idea, Sieh. You should do that, Tizzer. Get if you don't have the VCT Karambit, find someone who has it. Tell them to hold it in the game, and then like tell them to give you their account so you can hold it in the game and hold it in real life too at the same time. Oh wait, holy shit, I went too far ahead. Okay, bonus, so they're going to W, hard W. Ah, sad. Okay, so the idea is really cool from them. They're trying to fake B-main aggression so they can force out a rotation early from either that guy or that guy. But what they don't know, or maybe they don't know, or they're just like, it catches them off, is that this is walled. So Guild is just like, lull at you, bro. I also don't think, again, like, the same as my first point there, I think against this composition where, like, you know again and again that they're going to try to rush you, this stun needs to be compulsory. You don't need to take aim and control, just stun this so they're scared you've taken aim and control. Once in a while, you take it too, like you send the chamber here, and you can still have the raise breach push. Or you can like just sort of क्या बोलते हैं, have the race play here and not stun, and instead have the chamber push on your stun. I don't think you can play chamber passive over here. He mollies himself at dish. What the fuck? I did not watch the starting of this map. I watched like second half fully. Oh lol. Oh my god, how did he whiff that? How did he whiff that? I think he was trying to shoot it here maybe and bounce it on somewhere here maybe, or here and bounce it here, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Yes, yeah, what's up? Yes, okay, done, Krona. I'll check after this map. What is going on in comms, man?
To split up the entirety of guilds in the Viper's Pit. Well, it's already on. A nade.
Also, like, never, ever, ever. Okay, this is just like, no, 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 no.
Get his gun out and support this one. Orbital strike
They're also
dropped on
fucked.
top of it. A lot of damage being just
Oh,
sent
he didn't even ult
flying
properly,
through.
did he?
Support this one. Orbital strike dropped on top of.
No, he ulted the right side. No, you've got to ult. Whatchamacallit, this area. You force them into the back. If you like, okay, wait, let me like this circle basically, so they can only play this area, and then that way you get this area guaranteed for free. Instead, he ults. I mean, I still get his logic. He's ulting this, so he's forcing them here, and then they can kill them. But Why wouldn't they just leave here? There's 2 areas open now. You should always. So, in my opinion, if you're Brimstone or Killjoy ulting Viper ultimate, try to force them into 1 area rather than 2 areas. Don't leave 2 areas open.
A lot of damage being just sent flying through. Russ is in a world of hurt. Falling so low, but look at that spike plant location right up top. It is chaos right now on the battlefield. Players still alive, and PaperX, they've got the numbers advantage. And here tries to move around, the pit's dropped. Might be just playing outside of this one. Trades, is it going to be enough? No. Not enough.
How did they lose that? Okay, we need to rewatch the entire retake.
Killed.
Okay, so retake idea is
that way. If there's a player there, they note it. And it really has just get his gun.
They have half the site already, man. Look. They have half the site already. They make the call to go for a fast retake. They ult. Everything is perfect till now. Breach stuns this area so they can't get caught. They smoke off that area too. And then they're trying to rush in. Now what? Use breach shock for left, right? Yeah. He used the breach aftershock for the forced area. But look, there's a gap. And there's a top area. And what the fuck? Hold on.
Entirety of guilds in the Viper's pit. Well, it's already on.
Okay, so the chamber TP is out. Right? Yeah, chamber TP is out. Jing gets traded for Trex, which came before the retake even started. Which, to be honest, I feel like is a mistake. Trex shouldn't have gone in since the ult was already going in. Jing would have died that way without the trade coming through, but whatever. They get the trade. They should get the site. How does Forsaken get a kill? See, this is what I mean.
Well, it's already on.
Forsaken is here, okay? Obviously, this is empiric, but my point is, the ult that Coldamenta did, this ult, Forsaken leaves the ult and then comes back into the ult, the Viper ult. So he leaves the Viper ult because of the Brimstone, and then he immediately comes back, and when he comes back, he finds them off guard. Now imagine if they did this ultimate and aftershock this area, because whoever leaves the ultimate for this is stuck. They aftershock this, so they're stuck, and they can only be over here. And this spot on top, bottom obviously they can clear, on top they can spam. It's done. Slightly mistimed placement, man. Slightly misplacement. It should have ulted the left, not the right. The idea is very simple, guys. When you ult this part, right, they have this corner to play and this corner to play. And that corner, he's aftershocking, I get it, but there's still this area left. Okay, same if I ult this part and I aftershock this, only this area is left to play. Only 1 area left to play, not 2 areas. It's just tiny things, man, and it makes such a big difference because it's the bonus.
Spike plant location right up top. It is chaos right now on the battlefield.
Fast retake failed. They're back into their ultimates. Even the chamber is back into the ultimate, man. It's a fail. Sag. Big Sag. Again, Guild is not responding well to lurks. Like this is the second time in a row. Benkai. I know Benkai late lurked up Dish, but that didn't affect their like only the chamber died to it. Like I don't think that affected the round. I don't think safe. Maybe he could have clutched it, but I feel like the fast retake is where they fucked up. They slightly played it wrong.
And they're
in my opinion
of strategy from PaperX. They haven't gone B, they haven't done anything other than a default halls push.
Same utility, by the way, just being sent flying. This time there is something a bit behind it. The PaperX players are just lurking, holding actually.
Wow, why is Benkai the one looking? Does he have ult?
Guild know that this is different because
Benkai doesn't have ult.
Players pushing out halls. So Safe knows there could be someone here.
Oh yeah, he's favoured there.
See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. PRX love walking up, like even on Ascent, right? They were doing this. I've been playing very hard. Please give tips not to suck, please, bro. I'll play well. So I'm going to revamp my entire memberships program starting this Sunday, and on every Sunday from now on, or at least maybe not every. Sometimes I'll be busy on Sundays, right? So, but usually every Sunday, one viewer from my stream, just subscriber, will get a free review session from me. So I'm going to start Metafy and memberships coaching sessions. So Tane, you can you're already a member, so you will get access to that. I'll tell you what, let's do this Sunday itself. We'll record one of your games. I'll review it, VOD review it live on stream, and I'll give you some tips to play around it. So I'm going to start that where like taking the membership is valuable for you guys too, because I'll be helping you guys come through.
Halls. So Safe knows there could be someone here.
Oh yeah, he's favoured.
But see, again, the overpeak is so simple to punish if you play it smartly.
Fast push now, all the way into Halls. 3 of the players from Guild. See if they can do any sort of damage. That nade, impeccable actually. The way
Look at Baaack, man.
Damage being done, but
Where the fuck is Baaack going?
That was right at the footstep there of Jing.
On Ascent, we saw
Baaack, you need to be faster, bro.
Actually, the way that landed. Killed. See if they can do any sort of damage. That's the push now.
Yeah, Baaack needs to be faster. Chamber is revealed. Raze, Breach, Sage are revealed. Only Brimstone is left. He can't go this slow for only Brimstone. He needs to come back over here. Sorry, come back over here or go through drop. He needs to be faster. But okay, whatever. Let me upgrade then. Hey, don't now. So I'm going to change all the pricing and all that on Sunday.
Nice.
Oh, okay, never mind. Thank you. Thank you for the Alchemist. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'll make sure you get all the perks that are deserving of that. So all the perks I'm going to increase. अरे मैं don't बोल रहा था क्योंकि wait, I'll tell you. So the Alchemist is actually the one that is not going to change. I'll show you guys once. Wait. I've already planned it. The reason I haven't done it is because I'm waiting on क्या बोलते हैं, my YouTube shit to work out. So hold on a second. What is this 1 million? I'll just show you guys. So this will be the same because this has the access to review sessions, but I'm going to add some more where you can get one-on-one sessions for like downwards, and I'm going to remove this altogether because this will the क्या बोलते हैं subs games and all नहीं हो पाया मुझसे honestly, and instead add a 29 rupee one which will give all of this. So for cheap you'll get all the badges and the emotes and all that, and then there's going to be Metafy where you can take continuous sessions for you if you want. I thought you were going to take Spellcaster, which is why I was like, don't, because Spellcaster also, sorry, Sorcerer Supreme B, I'm going to remove individual review sessions because it is too expensive for individual review sessions. I'm going to make it slightly cheaper and just change the whole thing. So that's the idea. I'm poor. Haha, isliye I was like, don't. Alchemist is fine. We'll do it for you on Sunday. Chalo.
But that wasn't really possible. Baaack's the closest to it, and he's only now starting to take space over a dish.
That's not even minimum wage, bro. ऐसा कैसा पगार है?
And of course he gets the reset off of it. He's just handed 2 kills. Pop off the ult. The man's feeling it. Down to that 2v2.
Hey, if they get the first pick, the maps become so easy. This map, there's not much to analyze. I know you guys think opposite, but in actuality, this map is very like simple because of their compositions and not as much preparation from Paper X. You can see they've just prepared hits. They don't have defaults. I mean, it's kind of hard to play defaults after some. Nice. After, like, I'm sure they are not even comfortable playing defaults because it's not a map that they regularly play, you know. So they just prepared hits and they're gonna go for hits, play together, try to win the M game, which is why it went close.
Because Guild are abandoning B and just leaving it to safe zone.
Shoulders touching at the wall, it seems. 2 of the players just watching this one with the orb being grabbed and the spam. They know there's a large presence in that halls. Now you see with the wall going up. Slow up as well to try and push them across, and as the door opens up, Trex, he attempts to capitalize. Fast lane, that's a re-push through Sand. Guild, they've got the players, but can they get the kills? That's the question on them, Heinz. It is traded.
Just poor.
For 1-3.
Wait, I'll show you why this is poor retake on
Orb as well to try and push them across. In that halls, now you see with the wall going up.
The idea is smart from Guild, okay? They're like, okay, fuck it, we can't hard retake over here because they keep messing us up. Let's try to surprise them over here, re-aggress and take B main, and therefore our retake becomes easier. But the problem is that it's a funnel and he whiffs. Trex whiffs.
Slow up as well to try and push them across, and as the door opens,
Did I not even take a flash? Where is Leo?
see with the wall going, and they know there's a large presence in that halls. Now you see with the wall going up, slow up as well to try and push them across.
Bhai, flash kar deta!
Spam, they know there's a...
I'm so confused. I don't know if this is Trex's fault or Leo's fault, but why did he dry peek? If he flashed and he kills Benkai, the round is over because Leo has ultimate.
In that halls, now you see with the wall going up, slow up as well to try and push them across, and as the door opens up, Trex, he attempts to capitalize, fast lane, that's a repush through Sand Guild, and as the door halls, now you see with the wall going up.
Oh, I get it. No, I get it.
Wall going up.
I think this is Trex's fault. Flashes are not shown on the minimap, but I realize now, these guys got flashed here. They decided that they're going to join him and re-aggress. I think he didn't flash. Look at his util. Here. I don't think he flashed, but in case I'm wrong, I'll go back. He has one flash, he has one flash.
Now you see with the wall to capitalize.
He has one flash. He hasn't flashed. He did not flash, Ashish. So I'll tell you what I think they were doing. I think the comms were, wait Trex, wait for us, we're going to join you, and together all three of us will peek on this flash. Instead, Trex just decided to peek alone. And that was just...
They've got the players, but can they get the kills? That's the question on their minds. It is traded.
Just poor.
For 1-3.
Comms issue, yeah, exactly, Cruiser. There's no reason to peek there for Trex.
A different plant spot, the third plant spot the Paper X have got. This retake, safe is still a long way away.
This is why DRX is so good against PRX, because they have insane discipline. A huge flank from safe.
Awkward angle to be holding.
You remember Ascent, the concept I was telling you guys, which is if you force DRX into a tiny area, or even the bonus round, if you force them into a tiny area, they can't play post plants because they're not the sort of team who's going to be able to sit around in crossfires. They're the sort of team who are going to take these fights. They're going to take those off-angle fights, the 1v1 fights. They're going to try to force you off and win on their aim, which means that if you force them into a tiny area, they have very few angles to do that, and it's very easy for you to clear that, which is why this flank is huge, because they're going to retake anyways. They force, they with the flank, they force PRX into this small area, and they just win the map.
They're grouping up.
PRX finally wins something, in my opinion, Copium. I mean, they'll win something, but they won't win the tournament. The tournament is for Fnatic.
Safe once more, by the way, being the key player.
I don't think DRX can beat Fnatic because as much as I feel DRX is really good, I think the Fnatic is just way better. Ha ha!
Perhaps it can be on Fracture.
What a shot.
Really making the most of it. I think some big numbers still, Devi. You are really going to repick that, Headhunter?
Nah, why you repick? Why you repick?
Just a tad too late.
Why you repick? Okay, Eco next.
E4s this stage.
All of the problems this composition has on attack will go away on defense, because on defense they can play their individual game, they can solo anchor sites, Mindfreak can lurk, like it's just so many more options on defense. I'm not going to analyze defense because I think Guild made too many mistakes, but the attack is so crucial. Okay, now that they take a timeout, right? I think this is coach diff, honestly, okay? No offense to anyone, but look at the immediate next round. It's going to be fucking insane. Like, it's so obvious that this is a plan made in timeout. PRX have only gone here. One round they went here. They've only lurked around from here. They've never touched this entire area. But most importantly, they know that they don't know that Guild has been trying to force something around this area. So as soon as this timeout happens, just full W this, they take drop control, but they leave fucking Davai behind. And this is so crucial because you'll see.
Had to lead in their spawn. The Rolling Thunder cuts across. That's a stun being placed. Forsaken. Oh, he's already in their spawn.
Now the really cool part here is I think they were prepared for this and this. So just notice how
The cuts
Forsaken
across,
plays the
that's a
rest
stun
of the
being placed.
first plan.
Forsaken. Oh, he's already in there. Straight away, picks up the operator. You cannot be taking that angle. Dodging, juking. Nade's going to be pushing him back. 34 health. Holds down Mouse.
He's just delaying as long as possible. All of that time that he bought, yes, the revive comes in, yes. But look at their post plants now. Only one guy on site, one guy here, one guy here, one guy here. Now, where the fuck is this race going to ulti? Where the fuck is this breach going to ulti? Brim going to ulti for value? Nah, no, Barbar slander the guy. Dude, Barbar is a really good coach. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, timeout wise, this was Coach Div. And क्या बोलते हैं, from Paper X side, the only fucking issue became that I don't know, maybe Barbar had planned for this, that they have breach ultimate. Because look, they're playing chamber retake setup. Chamber retake setup. They did this in Ascent as well. Chamber retake setup. It's so beautiful, man, the way they play chamber retake setup. Mini F. Nah, Mini Boaster together are one of the best coach IGL combos in the world. But I don't know enough about European coaches to be commenting like who is the best coach or anything like that.
Got flashed, had to leave in their spawn. The Rolling Thunder cuts across. That's a stun being placed. Forsaken.
I'm just confused why Safe couldn't TP in the first. Was his TP on top of the box? Was he sitting on top of the box?
Flash and a stun.
Yeah, he TP'd and then he came back. Okay.
Oh, he's already in there. Dodging, juking.
So, like, props to Barbar if he called for the, or Guild in general, for the fucking retake setup. The retake setup is brilliant.
Right into the head. Get dangerous now for Paper X, and it's a fast play. Look at that double satchel right into the headshot.
But this is where I feel like the idea was perfect for PRX. Execution was so poor. You know they're gonna come at you with the ultimate. So normally what are you gonna expect? Brimstone ultimate here, Raze ultimate to clear this, or Raze ultimate to clear that. So you've got to be prepared on a crossfire for this and a crossfire for this. So if the Raze is going here, one guy kills, is max a 1-for-1 trade. Oh, the stream F. What? Really? No, the stream is running fine.
Seeing so far in the tournament, the fast retake, the ults were perfect, the coordination.
It's fine, Cruiser. Refresh.
And Paper X got completely overwhelmed. Love that round from them. Beautiful.
Really do. And I mean, Guild have been forced to play at that increased tempo to match Paper X, to deny them space. Don't let them get too easily these post plants. And look at that. I love how aggressively and
so this entire map now just becomes this. Paper X trying to W, Guild playing retake. Paper X trying to W, Guild playing retake. The rounds Guild don't play retake, they lose.
two snake bites in his hand.
I mean, I think he was
they don't play retake this round, they lose.
The point and have a
see again,
fast reaction.
chamber retake setup. He's just going to peek. Sage is going to wall on the peak and then retake. Even on this site, right? Look, it's all about delay. They're playing very far positions because they don't want to get caught by the. It's like a mini F. Oh, okay. No F.
They just won the fight. Oh wow.
Oh, he's walled off away. I don't think that's miscoordination, obviously, because the teleport was in place.
The wall is broken. They're like, okay, we back off.
See that tempo. Auto utility just being dumped into the back of the site. Forsaken already deep within tower. He spotted it, but he just can't quite find the head still.
Again,
Pinged out, it's gonna be
if Russ leaves there, I think they win the round because they just retake. But he doesn't leave. They're stuck. Forsaken gets the fights he wants. He gets the resets he wants, and he's Gucci. You can't fight this composition on site. It is always a bad idea.
Favored in this one, the timing, the stun, and the positioning.
It's beautiful.
It is good. Time no, Josh.
Leo still has Rolling Thunder here. If he knows both players are over a tree.
I'm really worried about time because now you're going to start to see the snake bites, I think, coming through.
Oh, yeah. Fundamental's going to
fashion.
Just
in the post play.
They shouldn't be, dude. They shouldn't be getting caught out.
To make it look like
मत रो इतने. It's okay तने. अपना time आएगा. ए booster ball, ये देखो booster ball लगा के रखे.
Round 2.
Same
like
utility
play,
again.
doesn't it? Yep, fast lane over the top. There's no wall to try and block them. Not this time.
Now again, see, this is what I mean. They're on retake now. I haven't seen this round, but I'm guessing that they'll win. Oh, Rolling Thunder exchange is really good though. The timing of that is so clutch. Was that intentional?
Come back into this one, especially with that pickup onto Forsaken with the res in play. Now they're only an opportunity for Kill to come back into this one, especially with that pickup.
You will not kill your allies. उसके पहले एक off your feet आया. वो किसका off your feet था? Ah, Benkai ulted first. Okay, and then Leo. Wait, if Benkai ulted first, why did Leo ult? No. But because the ult is waste now. Ult for ult is always better for the attacking team because now the retakers don't have ult.
Spike goes down.
And they'll lose now.
Guild is setting up for the retake. They're in already, using the blast packs to take space.
Pushing forwards though, and now you can start to see pressure being applied. Half on the diffuser already.
Wait, what?
Though,
Mind Freak?
You
do you not have lineups?
Being applied. Half on the diffuser already. Trex.
Hello? What the fuck?
Guild is setting up for the retake. They're in already, using the blast packs to take space.
Why didn't he throw his snake bites? He didn't throw his snake bites. Lineups are not late. Breach Aftershock, okay, fair. But Breach, at least I can understand. Why isn't this? Hello? Oh, so they're...
But now you can start to see pressure being applied. Half on the diffuser already. Trex, you should be able to get this one, surely. Yeah,
it should have been the fucking Viper lineups. I thought Mind Freak went over here because he had a lineup from there too. He needs to play on lineup. This is Icebox for Mind Freak. After Breach, see, that's not a lineup. He's just throwing it essay. No, see, even now he's not throwing. He didn't throw. That's an F. I think he should just throw his out of position. हाँ, Godspeed. मुझे लगा, like, I thought he would have a lineup from here for here. I guess he doesn't have. He had a lineup from here or here. I don't know which one it was. Somewhere here. So I assume that's why he went here. But if you don't have a lineup for this, why not just stay here? Slightly confusing. I know Aftershock messed up. That's okay, guys. I'm just confused about the Viper. Because the whole point of the setting up the Viper smoke and all of that is those lineups.
Pushing in behind the space that Trex manages to gather for them. The fast retake is...
I don't know. I don't think you should be relying on the Aftershock anyways.
2 rounds in a row he's been able to find value.
Like, I would rather use the Aftershock to delay the push into B main so that they can't mess up the lineups. So lineups is what will win them the round.
Not committed, however, and this might be the first time
I thought he was going to throw it after the Breach C. No, he was just lurking. He didn't throw it at all, which is really weird.
Marginally avoids getting punished.
Quite weird. Whatever. Go next. Go next.
And Forsaken is letting the team...
Wait, I didn't see this round.
Half again. The same play by PaperX 3 rounds in a row. It's all going behind it and the spam through the wall. His adaptation. Coromenta. 2 rounds in a row he's been able to find value.
Oh wow.
He's been
such a nice adaptation, dude.
PaperX 3 rounds in a row. It's all going behind it. Again. The same play by PaperX 3 rounds.
Okay, never mind. Not an adaptation. They just die, so they cancel plan. Cancel, okay.
2 rounds in a row he's been able to find value. He's been rewarded with a kill.
See, this is the problem. There is no possibility of a plan B for this PaperX composition. It's either your plan succeeds or you lose the round.
Goes for one of these classic lurks that we were seeing on Ascent. Devi very marginally avoids getting punished, and Forsaken is now left in a very odd spot. Going to be dueling Russ. Normally good for them.
Yeah, looking up, and he's got the crosshair placement. Once more, the precision is...
He avoids getting punished.
Is it just me, or are stupid mistakes like this the reason they lost? Chamber is marking drop. Trap is marking A main. Maybe they can get into sand and go all the way here, but the Raze is watching their back. They haven't heard the plant. They know someone is in sight, okay? Because they heard Forsaken running. They saw all the wall, the rush coming in. Why? Like, you have information of 1 power point, 2 power point. You're marking the potential, like, backstab that could come through from the third power point. The fourth power point you don't have for sure because you're playing retake. The fifth power point you don't have for sure because you're playing retake. Why do you want to clear these when you have half of the map? It makes no sense. Imagine if Russ just waited here for his team. If the chamber kept telling them, guys, they're not A yet, they're not A yet, just watch your backs, watch your backs, watch your backs. What can PRX do? They can try to lurk here, they'll get caught. They can try to go here, they'll get caught. They can try to go here, they'll get caught. They can only plant here. Once they hear the plant, they can retake, they'll win. Metal beat lethal 4v5. What? 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 Is it live? Can I?
It's because
Now-
the trademark was a
Oh my
And for
god,
Satan,
what?
the team know there's no one here, guys. Just come. And look how think he's too far away.
What?
must be in range
The
surely
fuck?
with the nade. The stun to try and follow it up. Forsaken is already deep. Does get for them. Found. Safe falling. Down to Leo. This guy, he's been
Build have been able to kill. And
Hold on. No. I want to see this. What the fuck? How did Metal win 4v5, bro? Please don't copyright strike me. I'm just looking at the score. I'm just looking at the score. Nothing else.
We'll be
Best
back in
score.
a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere. The Challenger series will be right back. Of the medal, as they will have a lot of money still in the bank to reinvest and play the bonus. Grenades, fault lines, aftershocks, everything comes.
Oh my
through
god,
and
that too on the
showstopper as
attack?
Well. It's perfect as Marcel finds
No.
himself in the grave. Tricky,
No.
doing God's work here. It is quick.
No.
A Nightfall's gonna be ready to come out. Not so lethal in the last.
They can plant A as well. Huh? No, but okay, wait. I'll go back to that. I'll explain my point again, Godspeed. Because I think even in that scenario, it works out for Guild, right? Because wait, let's go to that position. Is Russ dead? Yeah, Russ is dead. So we need to go back. Huh. Okay. So right here, you're absolutely right. They can go back over here and plant A. In which case, the chamber will tell them we're planting A. In which case, till the trap is broken, they have A main control. Which means they know nobody is A main. They have drop control. They can take CT, retake sand, and retake. Again, I think they should just play retakes, is my point. Like, rather than have Russ try to push in and clear off this angle for information. This is more like they're getting starved for information and giving Forsaken a fight. If you leave Forsaken here, the maximum he can do is lurk, and it's not even a strong lurk because of this wall. At least if he waits till, I don't know, till this wall is gone and then he goes to clear for after like 20 seconds, it makes sense. But this early, it doesn't make sense at all to me. Because he doesn't get any info. Like, he clears off sight, he notices that Forsaken is still here, he dies to Forsaken. And now what? His team knows that Forsaken is still there and they're confused. They'll probably go back. So they were making the right decision going to A, but then he dies, so they have to go back to B.
There, bit of a noise bait.
It's
Trying to
drawing.
fake something.
It's drawing a couple of players back towards B, but the spike was heading A.
In this exact situation, if Russ does not die here, instead he's marking from, say, CT, he's just jiggling, he's marking, or he's playing an arcade, just jiggling tower, for example. He can play any position as long as he's not dying. Like over here, he can play around this box, he can play CT, he can play canteen even, and just tell them that they haven't planted B yet. His team would go A, because of the, they would hear the trap being broken, and then Forsaken would be like, guys, they're not here, let's come back. They would just retake with the man advantage. Because Jing is dead. So retake would again have their favor. Same situation if Forsaken is the lurk, they plant A. They just retake with Forsaken coming late lurk, they can just fast retake, they win. I just think Raze is useless in that position. Oh, the marking? Yeah, that makes sense. Because, especially because Russ doesn't have util, right? Yeah, he only has one slow. I would rather, I agree with you, I would rather like, in this spot, have the Sage mark the back, have the Brimstone, mark this, have the Raze and Breach play rotate. So the Raze and Breach can go rotate because they have their util still, like key util still, and they can delay on the plant for sure. Or if they want to aggress, man, even fuck it. Let's say like their playstyle is to re-aggress and get information because that's how you play. Just take multiple people, go in together. Why alone? Like I don't know. I'm just not a fan of 1v1s. PRX beats Fnatic. If this happens, then what does CA give me? CA gives you a big high five.
And Forsaken is now left in a very
Because
odd spot.
that would be OP for APAC in general.
And he's got a cross-side play.
Yeah, that's the end. Wait, let me just watch the last round and then we'll end it off. I will go scrim, get ready for... No, wait, we don't have scrim. So I guess we're doing theory today. Go prac.
Hasn't had it so far. And that's been part of the reason why Guild are up to 5. No Jing.
Hasn't really been an element in this match.
Just like very uncharacteristic of Rust to go alone for a European team, I think, because they're usually disciplined. They don't give up man advantage that easily. It's almost disrespecting Forsaken also. Like, nah, I don't give the man 1v1s. Nice pick.
Well, that's a lot of noise being made into Halls. Trex tries to take the angle and his teammate once more, Leo.
Just a simple double swing, man. Very nicely done. No flash, nothing. They're just like guns out, double swing.
Well, that's a lot of noise being made into Halls. Trex tries to take the angle and his teammate once more, Leo.
Again, I just don't like Viper. Solo controller. Just bad. Really bad.
It's just, I think
before we end though, I do want to see the overtime rounds because I remember like noting a few crucial points when I was watching it live.
Pushes.
And I genuinely think Guild could have ended up winning this.
Now he's not.
Wait. I want to see from 13-13.
Previously at Iceland, they ran in.
Oh no, too far ahead.
Apex, they make their way for the first.
Be what Guild need.
Right behind him, his team, but he's putting up of the situation. They haven't actually afforded themselves.
Okay.
It's Device doing it on the attack side.
A fight early on, looking like they want to try and face each other, maybe into Halls, and big dump of utility right over towards the B side. Usually there's a threat behind it, and Forsaken, well, he's going to be trying to follow up. The spam tries to predict where. Threat behind it, and Forsaken, well, he's going to be trying to follow up. The spam tries to predict where it might be, and while all this was going on, you gotta be kidding.
See, this is what I don't get. Like, this entire map, okay, this is what I was noting. I didn't see the defense half, okay, so I didn't know. Now I know, but when I was watching this live, I was thinking, this guy should be playing retake setup. He has a drop trap, he can just mark this. Unless a breach stun comes at him, he doesn't need to leave it. And even the breach stun is used early. So you have 40 seconds where you can just chill over here and mark. You don't need to push. Especially when your team is trying to fast retake, right? Especially when your team is ready for the retake. Now, this guy pushes, I think, because his team is going for the fast retake. They're just like, let's go. Which means they're baited into the idea that PRX is, kya bolte hain, going for the full W, and that's the point I realized while I was watching live, that PRX have evolved so fucking much, dude. Especially now having seen their defense, it makes you realize that they're continuously thinking, and from an IGL point of view, they're like, okay, we've shown this B rush so many times, we've confused them so many times. You know what we can do now is put Forsaken in. We know for a fact that from that Rust round itself that they're going to come and try to clear that angle, and the flank is going to potentially come in either from drop or from A main. Let's just wait. Dawai has the op. We'll punish the flank, or we'll walk into A main and we'll get side for free.
It's a suicide fake from PaperX, and yet they still find a pick out of Forsaken. It was all.
I mean, yeah, Forsaken is insane to get a pick. No lie. But even in that 4v4,
it's a suicide
because of the util difference, I think PaperX just win. Like, no flashes left, no molly left, 2 smokes, okay, fine. No nade, no boombot. Versus 2 snake bites, 1 aftershock, 1 flash. This entire fucking kit of the Sage, bro. They just won the util battle. There's no 30. I mean, yeah, 12-13. I mean, this round only, bro. Like the 12-13 round that they. This round. 12-12 round that became 12-13. It just. When you think of PRX before this tournament, right? You don't think they're going to win util differences. Like, aim. Yes. Util? PRX? Huh? It just surprised the fuck out of me. Like, genuinely. I was like, okay, wow. This PRX is going to another level. Basically, like, let's go back to the start of this round. I'll explain exactly what I mean. Think about what util PRX is committing to the start of this round, right? One wall, one stun, and one flash. One flash over here, I think. Okay? Let's just watch it now.
Correct. That means Device doing it on the attack side.
A fight early on, looking like they want to try and face each other maybe into.
And all of the neon util. Yeah, my bad. All of the neon util. Okay?
Usually there's a threat behind it, and Forsaken, well, he's going to be trying to follow up the spam.
Look, even if Forsaken does not get one kill here, right? Look at this. Gone, 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 gone. That's okay. I'm not even going to include the boombot because I don't think he used the boombot. They used the nade, they used the stun, they used the flash, they used the molly, they used the slow. All like the bait from PRX was so picture perfect, bro. They just removed all of the util on the basis of one stun, one wall, and one whatchamacallit, what am I missing? Flash. Yeah, one flash. Plus the neon. So, for this, everything is gone. And I don't know if PRX is thinking this, but my logic to making this sort of play is like, guys, we're getting fucked on the retake again and again. We need to fake them so they don't have anything to retake us. And guess what? They don't have anything to retake, bro. This was screwed. They just have to drive bleak angles and clear.
And Mind Freak, he
The next round, I remember, was just simple. Just W, PRX, like, finish this shit. You know, it's like in Mortal Kombat when the guy is like, Chul raha hai wo, and it's like, finish him. It's literally like that. Finish them, guys.
Just trying to take it, but still they're just squeezing holes.
It's impossible for Safe, and Benkai is still here to stop the reactive push.
Face in tunnel, surely. No, the players now swarming, but they're not ready for him up in tower.
Active push.
Benkai being good for one is even more perfect. Shouldn't second peek here. He should kill one. He should back off, flash, and then repeak. But whatever. He's PRX. He's going to repeak.
He takes out Trex. It is going to get traded.
But look at the pathing here. Under through tunnel. Coldamented with a great pick. That might be what Guild need. But they will not expect these players at Arcade so fast.
Yeah, I mean, it's an instantaneous adaptation. On either side, they're going to try and double swing it. They do find themselves advantages, but they don't expect Forsaken.
Hi, this clutch, dude. Again, so many clutches going in favor of PRX. So many fucking clutches. Why are you swinging, my man? Why are you swinging, my man? He's had such a poor game. He probably is feeling the pressure. I don't know what it is, but you're either underestimating PRX or overestimating EOP. No, I predicted PRX win this match 2-0 versus Guild. I think PRX is better. I also put PRX at number 4 in my power rankings. The only team, so it was Fnatic, Loud, which I actually got wrong, Optic, and PRX. In retrospect, I would shift this for either DRX, because they've looked way better than I expected them to, which all three have Godspeed, Malav, and Ominous expected DRX to look this good, so props to them. Or I would put FPX with Sujetsu. So, in this order, only Fnatic is the EU team I consider better than PRX, which I still think so. You think Coursera is worth it? No, I never used it, so I never thought any online course is worth it. So I can't say for me it's not worth it because I don't need it, but I don't know if it's worth it for other people. Why do I still have that spanner? What spanner? So yeah, Darshan. Loud I got wrong. I'm happy to accept I got wrong. Malav even called that they're overhyped, which is fair. Oh no, Godspeed called that somebody Godspeed or Ominous called that they're overhyped, I think. But I think Fnatic is the best team in this tournament right now. They might not win, maybe something happens, but coming into the tournament, they're looking like the best team. I think Optic is better than PRX as a team, at least because of the simple fact before this tournament. Again, excluding this tournament results, because of the simple fact that they won the last Masters. So I think I at least I give a lot of plus points to recency bias. And yeah, Darshan. So yeah. What about DRX? I thought DRX would struggle because of the meta. I personally don't. I'm not a big fan of RB on Neon. I don't think he's the best Neon player. I think he's insane on like Jet. I think he's insane on KO, but I don't like him on Neon. And I thought Neon would be a very important part of this. Fnatic Optic are top PRX or top 3 order, depends on who's filling it that day. Yeah, I can see what you're talking about. Which is why I'm saying I do not underestimate PRX, but after this match, I'm scared I'll overestimate
They
PRX.
make the
Really was.
I don't know. I think Fnatic will be the true test for them. If if they are this insanely smart, because it's not PRX have always been good mechanically. PRX have always been good even tactically, right? It's not like they're dumb fucks just playing on aim. They're not. They're good tactically. They make smart pushes together. The biggest difference now is how smart they are tactically now. The way they adapt before they even before the opposition can even realize they're adapting. The way they change their tempo before the opposition can even realize they're changing their tempo. The way they play around their ultimates, they're just like focus zoned in, dude. That is what I didn't expect. Ask my love, is Kosara is worth it? Stop talking about a game. Go study people. Huh? I'm done studying. I believe Exet can win the tournament. Nah, I think Exet is too new to win the tournament. You think Alpha have a better game against PRX? Maybe. I'm not sure. He's a rookie, right? Like you said, he didn't show up yesterday, so yeah. Am I getting banned? No, Raz, yeah. OGs will never get banned, Raz, yeah. PRX 2-0, 26-0, Fnatic. Ah. PRX 2-0, Fnatic. Nah, I think I'll go 3 maps. Even the Fnatic win, I think it's 3 maps. I don't think that it will be 2-0. RCB will. Ah. I'm telling the kids not you to study. भाई तो मेरे viewers को क्यों भगा रहे हो राजिया? Why Razia? Why you do this to me? Fnatic 2-1. Yeah, I'm going Fnatic 2-1 too. I think they'll drop a map for sure. PRX 2-1. Dude, I'll tell you guys this, okay? Darshan's always in my DMs with his predictions, and he's very rarely wrong. Like he has this intuition almost of what is gonna happen. So if he's saying PRX 2-1, at least a part of me is starting to wonder if it's going to actually happen. A lot of Darshan's predictions have come true. Bye study time mod said. Okay, bye bye. मैं भी bye बोलने वाला हूँ जल्दी, so it's okay, you can go. पैसे कैसे कमाएंगे viewers? सही है व्यूअर्स जाके पढ़ो, पैसे कमाओ और आके फिर वापस PRX wins, let's go APAC. Aye man, that will be the dream come true. That will be the fucking dream come true. Because okay, you guys need to realize something, right? It's honestly, it's not just as a fan that I want PRX to win. It's also because of this. Wait one sec. Let me go to a blank screen. And yeah, so when a region wins, when APAC wins, what does this affect? It's a butterfly effect. It gives casters, analysts, lot more recognition because suddenly you're a part of a region that has won. Lot more recognition. Coaches, lot more recognition. Obviously, like number one is players and teams, the teams who won and other teams also. I'm saying secondary. All this is secondary. Let me just write secondary. Casters, coaches, analysts, teams. And then tertiary, money, 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 sponsors. So many more sponsors will start taking you legit. So the region winning is so huge for the entire ecosystem because it's just like for every part of the ecosystem, it makes a lot more sense. Exactly. Nice, Razia. Nice, nice, nice. Do you think any tool you require for fast analytic web app, etc.? I didn't do I require as in like do I use or do I want? There's not much I use. I use a little bit of RIB here and there. Uh, Run it back. I want replay system. I want Valorant replay system. Um, my entire analysis in League of Legends was reliant on the replay system because I could play whenever I want. I could watch every single moment, and it's very hard to see in WODs every single moment properly. I heard the second stage of APAC franchisee audit is finished. Finished today, really? I heard interviews are still going on this week till the end of this week. Oh, I guess Friday is the end of this week. I thought it meant Sunday, but Saturday, Sunday should be holiday, I guess, for Riot. Maybe, I don't know. So uh the second stage is, I believe, from not my own knowledge, from the George Geddes article. I'm just saying, cover my own ass. Is that the second stage is interview stage. So it's application, interview, and then और क्या बोलते हैं बाकी. So yeah, I totally did not know this, guys. I totally read this on the George Geddes article. Blame George Geddes. He's the one making all the leaks. Yeah. When do they get to know if it's final? August first week. Again, this is something that George Geddes has said. Just to clarify. Why are you guys laughing? It's true. George leaks everything. Uh, yeah, and Bodork. Bodork is also a very key source of information for us people who totally don't know anything. Yeah. So if you ever quote sources, please quote George Geddes and Bodork, not me. But yeah, I think teams will find out in the next few weeks. July mid to end is where they said the stage will get over, according to the article, and then August second week onwards, the next stage will start. I don't leak anything, Razi. I don't know anything to leak anything. I'm noob. Okay, let's end it here before my career ends. Uh, Seriously though, I think if you think logically, the timeline is to get it done before Champions, and Champions is what, September, right? So the teams will know by August, then there'll be due diligence and stuff. From my League of Legends franchising knowledge, what happened was there was applications, then the teams would get selected through interviews or whatever other process like case studies or whatever the fuck it is. Then there would be due diligence, and then the teams would get announced. So the due diligence past, I assume, would happen in August, so that September it's finalized for sure, and then after Champions will get announced. And in Indian orgs who reach the interview stage, I'm not saying anything, but I hope you understand. Any org which you were associated? Okay, no, too many leaks, guys. It's freaking obvious, guys. Like, just think about it logically. Which Indian orgs would reach that stage? It's everything is obvious. It's very obvious. Okay, nothing is surprising. I am not leaking anything, boys. Cancel. VLTGEG.
Not that obvious. It's no, actually, that's not as obvious as the one I'm saying. As far as I know, OG didn't even get invited to apply. So I don't know why everyone kept saying that. I'm probably wrong. I'm sorry. Please, OG people, don't cancel me over this. I'm just saying, as far as I know, 66% Darshan. I actually nothing. See how he gives the leak at this. I'm not. I'm just. I'm okay. Wait, wait. I will prove it. I will prove it. George Geddes. See, the fucking the first thing that comes up is franchising. I mean, if it's that number, who do you think will miss? See, don't see that. Okay, no, just see this. The fucking first article is franchising from George Geddes. रिसेंट सर्च में नहीं बाबा रुक इनकॉग्निटो में जाके दिखाता है ठीक है रुक रुक जॉर्ज गेडेस सी एफ व्हाट द फक wait is it really my hold on I'm actually curious now George अरे ये अब recent से delete okay George Geddes dude Google is listening to us wait what mail you have been rejected no mail you're into the next round oh teams have been informed. Nice. Ominous is leaking, guys. We go follow Ominous for more leaks. Wait, Ominous? Mail you have been rejected. No mail you are into next round. Wouldn't it be mail you are into the next round? No mail you have been rejected. I don't know. That's also history. Okay, fair. I have been researching franchising a lot, guys. Fair. Okay, so yeah, Ominous, tell us please who got the emails. I'm curious. I actually don't know. Wait, okay, I'm also confused. Let me go back to that screen. Because I think I might be thinking of a different thing altogether from what you're saying. Do you mean audit as in application review or audit as in interview or whatever stage 2 is? I just know the KR teams who got the emails. I don't know about APAC yet. Okay. Still into it. Okay. Which one do you mean, by the way? Whatever stage 2 is. Okay. Nice. Alright, I will, after this stream, immediately text a couple of people and hopefully we'll get some info. Can we please have an audience poll for Indian Dream franchisee team? We can have a podcast for that actually. Why not? I'll arrange it, Darshan. I'll set up a podcast with Godspeed, Ominous if he's down, and let's see if Malav is free. We'll get Malav also. Where Chatspeed at? Chatspeed is probably finishing some late BlueStacks work because it's probably I think his last day today. Is Venka good or overrated? Venka is really really good, not overrated. Yeah, see. 6 p.m. used to be a bad time for Godspeed always, because that's when he used to say all his articles came in and he had to edit everything before the day got over. So yeah, he's overrated. And we show the stream to Rishi or Rana depending on who gets it. Yeah, nice idea. Show the stream and be like, hello, there's 4 coaches right here. Hominus and Godspeed to already bleed mein chale gaye, मैं और Malav hai. Is there a super team coming, yes or no? If SA gets the slot, then yes. Not a SA super team though. It will be an APAC like not even an APAC super team because other orgs will have. But I would be genuinely surprised if an SA org gets a slot and then decides to go ahead with only SA players. That would be very weird because there are a lot of SEA players who would be available and they wouldn't be count as inputs. You don't want me leaking the account name. What account name? Sentinel CS last open. You showed it to me, remember? Huh? Oh. I don't if it isn't GLT, VLT, and it would be India only. No, it wouldn't. No. I would genuinely, dude. I'm not saying this out of info. Also, I'm saying logically. No, like if APAC is a league in League of Legends, when EU was like when NA became a league, all NA players were not imports. Like Canadian players are not imports. Freaking like when Australia joined, they're not imports, which means you can take SEA players and they would not be imports. Yes, the core would be Indian, I assume, but there's no way all 5 players would be Indian, and it shouldn't be either. That's from a business point of view, that's just freaking stupid. I don't know. That just sounds wrong to me. Though to be honest, there is one major argument against what I'm saying, which is comms. If you want Hindi comms, then big problem. Yeah, exactly. What Cruiser is saying. When you have the entirety of APAC, it's kind of dumb having players from only one sub-region. I mean, I get it if your sub-region is freaking the best in the world, but it's not. We are not even close to the best in the world. So it feels stupid. Only comms might change it though. I guess if your core is very comfortable already, like VLTG are pretty comfortable with each other, then you wouldn't want to change. Venka Sonic, wow, Satan को क्यों छोड़ा भाई? I have some intel with franchising. Alright, hit me with it. Core will only need to be Asian, not SA though. Ha, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what even Cruiser is saying. We expect them to have an APAC super team. Maybe they no Indians in it, or maybe just 1 or 2 Indians. Maybe the Indians are the addition to the core. They pick up an SEA core. Like, imagine Onyx. Okay, what if Onyx doesn't get franchising, bro? That team is insane. They already have an insane team with a really good coach. Why not just pick it up? Can an SA Orgs get an all SA? Yeah, bro. Okay, if any SA org gets franchising, they are no longer an SA org. They are an APAC org. I think PRX will not get a slur. Yeah, totally. I mean, the first line is actually quite possible. The second line is lull. Telling you get 5 appropriate players for India, they're gonna be strong. I'm not doubting they're gonna be strong, Darshan. I'm just doubting there's certain things that you're gonna have to give the players that are minimum, as suggested by certain entities, and for that minimum, I would just get better players. Like it's just I don't know. I would want to mix and match because you have the entire world at your playground. Because cross region team not sure. अरे the Zerksha guys will not have to ना. Zerksha को तो slot मिलने ही वाला है. Like I can't say what that. If I tell you guys what I mean, like I think Team Asura and Ominous and Godspeed know what I mean by that minimum thingy, bro. Like just like franchising also takes in fan base and economy. Exactly why I think it would be weird for an SA org to not have any Indian players and rather have some Indian players at least to maintain the fan base and be able to still get sponsors. But yeah, man, giving out so much and the team is legit at a sub-region level. Yeah, I would be okay. Maybe first, I don't know. I think it would be very disappointing to see no upgrades. And I don't know. I think the only issue can be comms, right? Hindi versus English comms. And I feel you can learn English comms, man. I know it'll almost be 3-5x salary, but still. Imports are not in. Yeah, exactly. Imports. They're not even imports. And the amount of money there is, right? According to what you said, Darshan, I wouldn't even be surprised if we have like version 1 players coming to APAC. We have like orgs that are not going to make it in. There are a shit ton of orgs and a shit ton of good players in NAU, Oceania, fucking RDW. If Order doesn't make it, like suddenly there's so many insane players up for grabs. You can have like freaking what if I assume C9 will get it. What if freaking Vitality doesn't get it? There's Hyber and Bone Cold and I don't know. There's just so many players. Like Sentinels doesn't get it. There's Tens, dude. Tens, Vronsky, great example. Vronsky. International orgs are also looking into APAC. Yeah. What happened in the second year, first year would be an India only team. Okay. No. I think Team Asura, from what I know about the internal structure of the possible organizations who could get it in India, a super team is very unlikely simply because unlikely across all of APAC with the exception of specific orgs like Bleed because they don't have the money. They simply do not have the money. Like the minimum money that is required is not going to be what all these players are going to be demanding because they'll get that easily in NAU already and they'll get more. So I assume super team is not likely for the SA org, but for SA it will be a super team, not for APAC. Like it will, I assume if VLTG, EG, whatever the fuck, whichever organization gets a slot, VLTG, EG, OG, whoever you want to count, RG, okay, whoever gets a slot, if they get a slot, again, it's not compulsory, then they will surely pick up a team that is way better than even say Orangutan in that matter, you know? So will Pit Maxi, yeah, Pit Maxi will be considered imports. It's dependent on the economy and whether or not the parent org of the team is willing to invest. Yeah, exactly. And I don't think SA orgs will invest in the first year because it's just not safe for them. I think they'll just go simple. Yeah, I've heard a lot of rumors about VLTG partnership too. Might be true. It would make sense, you know. But I don't know. Feels quite hard to pull off. But I think Sentinel and Rushindra were also baiting a lot about it happening. So maybe it is true, man. It would be really cool if it's true. Because I think that would guarantee us a slot. If SA is guaranteed a slot, that's GG. Alrighty. They both are also, yeah, exactly, which is why I'm not sure. PR stunt. I mean, yeah, it's possible. Imagine discussing all this fucking alliance, ends up getting a slot and just signs like 2 SA players. Yeah. That's normal. Like, why isn't that a thing? 3 SCA, 2 SA wouldn't be surprising at all. Well, one thing that I took look at an SA super team is whether or not T1, T2 teams will cannibalize each other. I don't understand. You mean like everything will change for sure. If any SA org gets a slot, then assuming we are right about the fact that the same team will not carry over and they will take some SEA players, they will take SEA coaches or Korean coaches like Eraser in this case. There'll be a lot of high profile players. Like imagine G gets the slot, okay? Suddenly they're like, you know what, we're going to rebuild, and two or three players from G are available. The tier 2 team now, like RGE, like RGE is not a tier 2 team in that regard. I mean, like non-franchisee team, they will want to pick these players up, which means they will lose their players, and those players will go to another non-franchisee team, and everything will be a one big shuffle. Especially the rumors say APAC T2 scene. Yeah, big rumors suggest that will happen, but let's see. RG was not damaged. अरे मैं बोला नहीं है बाबा, मैंने कैसे? We go from T5 to C6. Nah. You know what plans I have for us, Venka. Uh, just be patient. No, RG. Just a few months and Rastamania are gonna be fun. Yeah. No, so that's exactly the reason I think. I mean, I'm not going to say anything about what plans, ideas I have with Chillcard. Yeah, but what Venki said. Try to make it a T1. 2 from EG, 2 from GE, 2 from VLT, we don't need no SEA. I'm sorry, Darshan, but considering the fact that almost every Korean teams will just have Korean players, okay? Every SEA team will upgrade with the exception of PRX roster and Zerksha roster. They won't upgrade maybe. Bleed will probably upgrade. What? Which other? Like, I don't know. Which other org is going to come from from SEA? But if order comes from Oceania, they will guaranteed upgrade. They will get NA players. We will get smacked if we go with an only SA team. We will get smacked so hard because, like, especially considering where it's going to be. Hey, Kush. What if PRX wins against Fnatic? We will celebrate, man. That's insane because Fnatic is the best. Boom. Yeah, maybe boom. I think they will also upgrade. What is this T2 scene looking like? Halka leaks. It's there on Twitter already, Swagat. Yeah, Cruiser. I know. We will. Definitely will. I am curious. Oh fuck! I should go. I will say one thing before I go. I am curious how this affects talent in the region. I'm wondering. I hope I get at least a shot at trying out for APAC League or APAC Academy League. I hope they have SA representation. Is my point, because we've never seen SA representation in APAC Challengers. Let alone Masters. Masters तो दूर का सपना है. Challengers तक we haven't got SA representation. So I'm hoping in the league at least we'll have a APAC representation. If not the league, at least in the Academy League. I mean, yeah, that's my dream. I just want an audition, honestly. And if I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. CA to APAC analyst desk. That's the dream. Not analyst desk. Casting desk is the dream. But I will take analyst desk if that's what I get. But I would prefer to cast for sure. Academy League, hello? Yeah, I assume there will be Academy League because in League there is an Academy League. Why are you trolling me, Saksham? Masters doesn't have any APAC English talent if I remember correctly. Masters does not have any APAC English, which is what I just wrote on the screen, remember? About how if PRX win, I feel like it's almost guaranteed that we'll see some APAC English talent in Champions. Because PRX won. Did Sentinel reply? No. I am not expecting a reply from Sentinels, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, क्यों damage कर रहे हो guys? Yeah, Academy League, I assume will come because that's what happened in League. In League of Legends, I mean. Just gave away strats for free. It's okay. Even if they read all, like, I don't mind being rejected. I just want to be considered. I genuinely don't care if I will give as many strats for free. I will fucking work for free if I have to. Okay. Now, I would not want to because I value my work, but I just want to be considered. That's all. Nothing else. And moreover, I just want essay to be considered, man. Because I feel like a lot of the ideas that people like me, Godspeed, Malav, like guys like us that we have, we automatically lose a point on our ideas just because we are from this region. It just sucks. Imagine then being hated by Sentinel fans. I mean, I think, what's his name? Zekin said this. He's like, I don't care about the hate, I'll get 100k followers. So, same. But okay, guys, okay, I will run. Need to figure out what my team is doing for practice. We're not scrimming today because unfortunately, I think Techno is sick and Shlok is in class. SA is getting it, I know it. Sieh and Sen becomes a Sensei. Oh my god. I feel like I should have used that in my application. I'd be like, let me be your Sensei. Ah, cringe alert. Yeah, man. Hope you stream again soon. Tomorrow. I will stream tomorrow for sure. Um, and Sunday. Yeah, tomorrow and Sunday I will stream for sure. So see you guys around the same time tomorrow. No, tomorrow is Saturday. Sorry, Sunday for sure I will stream. Tomorrow I'm cooking. I'll try to do a cooking stream if I can. Yeah, I'll try to do a cooking stream if I can. Tomorrow maybe cooking stream. Yeah, I'm mostly gonna try to make quesadilla. And Sunday guaranteed stream where I will try to I will do WOD review for for you guys, for the members. One of the members. Get into calendar RQ. Yeah, I will. Alright guys. Thank you so much for coming. Like if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't. We need to remind YouTube we exist, and hopefully we'll start growing once again. And yeah, that's the dream. But for now, thank you all of you who did come, and see you tomorrow, hopefully, but guaranteed on Sunday, if not tomorrow. Bye.